What up? What's up, everybody? Welcome to our Sunday stream. How are y'all doing today? On this fine, lovely Sunday. No Forza today. Deathcap, you should know that. You should know that. Dan, type it. Deathcap. Rec. New Juke. Don't know how to pronounce your name, but hey. The Wolf, Coffee Culata, and Optum. What's up, guys? I'm only your second favorite dad, see inside? What the hell? Alright, stream's over. No, I'm kidding. Hey, we're back. Yeah, we're doing TDU2 today. And on that topic, let's jump right into that real quick. I found a list of all the cars in the game. That was the wrong button. You guys didn't notice that. Anyway, found a list of the cars in the game that I think is fairly complete. Suki, what's up? Says, how's it going? You absolute champion. You're the champion. You're the champion. Get out of here with that. Thank you, Suki Cats, for the 7 months. Thank you very much. Highly appreciated. I feel like a lot of people follow F1 in here. I don't know. I feel like everybody that is into cars but me follows F1. And it was some Forza? Probably not. I think we're gonna burn through some TDU2 today. Through and through. See inside, if you're V12 swapping the LFA, you're forever banned. You bought Outer Worlds. Nice. See your name in the credits. Right. What'd you do with Outer Worlds? Yeah, Callum does. I don't know. I go on my Twitter, and I don't really I definitely don't tweet a lot, but I will lurk Twitter for 10 minutes a day, usually, and it's nothing but F1 posts. And I never even intended to follow F1 people. It's just, I feel like everyone's just posting about F1. You don't do F1? Yeah. QA for the DLC. Oh, nice. Cool, man. Kyberex for the follow. Thank you very much. Anyway, we're here for a reason. I wanted to talk. I think we're kind of further than I thought we were. I think we're kind of further than we thought we were we're further than I thought I was. You guys might have already known this. I did not. But anyway, this is the car list. 85 cars in a TDU2. So we have the classics, the rallies, and the asphalts. And I had assumed in my head that all of these went down to 1. I assumed because there was a C4 and a C3 that there would also be a C1. I guess there's a C2 as well. There is no C1. And same thing here. I assumed because there was a B4 and then a B3. This one also is curious to me. There is apparently a B2. Yeah, you guys can see that. That's below the camera. There is a B2, but there's only one, and it's just a V8 buggy. So I would imagine there's probably not a V2 or a B2 championship. Kappa Life, thank you for the follow. So I would imagine there's only a B3 and a B4 championship. And there's probably only a C3 and a C4 championship. Because even the C2 stuff. Oh, here we go. See inside. There are no C2, C1, B2, and B1 races in single player. This means that any cars in those classes are useless in single player. Okay. Well, outside of messing around in free roam, I would imagine. But yeah. Okay. So that means we're further than I thought we were, because we've done, I can't remember if we've done the B4 and C4 championships on Hawaii. But either way, that means we don't have to do like 8 championships outside of the asphalt ones. It means that we do the C4, C3, B4, B3, and then we're done. And we're to asphalt. And I think you guys can correct me, but we'll obviously find out when we get in game. I think we had just done A4. And it didn't give us A3, it gave us the A4 high. So I would assume, and you guys can answer this if you want. Is there now a high and a regular championship for every class? Because I don't think we had to do that on Ibiza. But I think on Hawaii, maybe, you like do the A5, then you get the A5 high, then you get to A4, then you get the A4 high. Is that how it works? Or is it just like kind of random? That's good to go for. My question is, what's going to happen on Sunday after you finish test drive? So Optim, Sundays are our like let's play days. So I do have a list in my channel description of the games we've been let's playing through. So like Sundays, those used to be like my Need for Speed days. And then they were TDU1, now TDU2. After TDU2 is modern. Why do I keep saying that? Most Wanted. It's MW 2005, and I keep going like, oh yeah, Modern Warfare 2005. But yeah, it's gonna be Most Wanted 2005 comes after. However, we are probably going to put a pause on things after we finish TDU2. Because Horizon 5 is coming out in like 4 months now. And when Horizon 5 comes out, here, we can switch back to this. When Horizon 5 comes out, we're just going to be playing Horizon 5. There is a regular and because I got high championship for every class. Okay. So, and I'm assuming you have to do that then. Right? Like you have to go A4, A4 high, A3, A3 high, A2, and so on and so forth. Right? 5 days a week stream. So my plan, fingers crossed, is when Horizon 5 comes out, I'm going to take like at least a month off work. We'll see. I haven't like communicated that with anyone that's relevant to. But my like head plan has always been when Horizon 5 comes out, I'm going to take like a month off of work. My day job, not this work. So we'd probably stream more. But it also depends on A, if I can get a review copy before launch, and B, how soon I can get that review copy before launch. Because my number one priority when Horizon 5 comes out is going to be YouTube videos. It's going to be getting the guides back out. Armadillo and Kadinaru, thank you guys for the follows. You don't remember? Okay, yeah, we'll get in game and we'll figure it out. See inside. I appreciate it though. Thank you. But yeah, what was it? Yeah, vacation stuff. So my initial plan is to get like a tuning guide, a drifting guide, a rally guide, and like an asphalt, like pavement driving guide. I want to get like the big major guides out, like first thing. So if I can get a review copy like a week in advance and just work on those videos and like have them ready to go for release, then we'll just be streaming Horizon 5 a lot because I'll have the videos done. But if I don't get a review copy, or if I only get it like 1 or 2 days in advance, which is entirely, both of those are extremely plausible. So who knows? if that's the case, then I probably won't be streaming a lot towards the beginning of Horizon 5, because I'm going to want to focus on YouTube. Do you have a reaction of the Solar Crown map reveal? I don't have like a reaction video or anything of it, but if you're just curious about what my opinion is on it, definitely, I mean, you know, I'm kind of mirroring what everyone else has said, but definitely smaller than I was expecting. I really like the location, though. I think it's going to be an awesome location. And I'm not necessarily upset about it being so small. But if it's, you know, if it is this size, then it's got to be detailed. We spent, I think, our last Sunday stream looking at the Google Maps of Hong Kong Island. And if they have, like, if it really is one-to-one with every road, or at least like, you know, 95% of the roads, then I think it'll be fine. It'll feel dense. It'll feel big. So I don't care that much yet that it's not as big as TDU 1 or 2. But we have to see more, you know? We have to see more. Here's hoping you do get a review copy. You'd make the perfect guinea pig to test if the game is good or not. Man, I hope so. I have no idea. Like, I have no idea whether or not that's something. I've never gotten like a Forza review copy before, but this is also the first time I've been like a YouTuber during a Forza reveal, really. So who knows, man? Who knows? I'm not going to like bug the devs about it this early. And usually like I've gotten review copies for like 1 or 2 games in the past. And usually like they always reach out to me. I don't reach out to them. So ask Joe. Yeah, I could. I mean, I don't think it's up to Joe, but we'll see. If it's getting closer to release and I haven't heard anything, I don't know. I'll send them an Instagram message or something. I don't know. Boppin', what's up? Type it. Yeah, same. Honestly, it would be like, I know. Yeah, it'd be cool to play the game a week early, but seriously, like getting a review copy would be so helpful. For the purposes of just being like, so here's the thing. You guys, and this is like the most privileged thing I'll ever say, but when you guys get the games, you just get to like enjoy them. But for me, if I'm getting the game on release day, it's like, oh God, I have to do so much work. Like, I have to put out so much content. And like, I gotta beat the game right away. I gotta understand the new tuning mechanics. I gotta know what. Like, there's so much work to do that it's like I'm not going to be able to enjoy the game because it's just going to be like a stressful race to get content out. Vexrus, thank you for the follow. Just look at Joe with those puppy dog eyes and I'll have no choice. You're right. I'll get both of the dogs and be like, please, can I play the game early? But yeah, if I'm able to get a review copy, it'd be so nice because then I could just enjoy. I could get my work done without stressing that I'm like on a, you know, I'm racing with everyone else to get content out. I can get my work done, and then when the game actually comes out, I can enjoy the game. Yeah, either way, for sure, Deathcap, I'm going to get the Ultimate Edition. My thing is that's still, like, for me, the game comes out November 5th. I know officially the release date is November 9th, but the game comes out November 5th. Let's be honest. Like, so, although, yes, like, getting the Ultimate Edition does sort of give you a head start because you get to play a couple days early. It's not like, so does every other YouTuber and every other big Forza fan. Like, AR12 isn't gonna, like, get the standard edition, you know? So, you know, it'd just be nice if I'm able to get a review copy. Joe, if you're listening. No, seriously though, just because it would just ease the stress. Anyway, that's enough of that. We'll get to gaming here in a minute, but I do just want to kind of I want to chat a little bit more today, particularly because I didn't stream Friday. Hey, okay, followed a while ago. I want to thank you for... Oh, dude, absolutely. The boys. Appreciate it, man. For the guys to come up a bit later once you've done extensive testing with each setting than racing. Well, no, that's the thing, See Inside. That's why I want to have like a week of advanced time. Because then I can just sit in my dark basement by myself and play the game for like 20 hours straight every day and be like, okay. And I'll emerge and I'll open the door and be like, I understand Horizon 5 tuning. You know? So, Arrow, thank you for the follow. So, I will not rush it, but that's the point, is if I get the game on launch, I know it still is going to take me at least like a week or two to get the guide video out, which means I'd rather, ideally in a perfect world, I'd love to have the guide video out by November 9th. So like day one players, you know, and that's just, it's a business decision. Well, I can't pre-write the script because I don't know what Horizon 5 tuning is going to be like. I mean, obviously, it's like, yes, they're not changing the physics of what camber means or anything like that. Yeah, I'll get back to that in a sec, Rafe. But yeah, like I already understand a lot of that stuff. Honestly, Deathcap, I just ad lib. Like that stuff, you know. I still know it's going to be structured fairly similar. Sakura Shark with the 9 months in a row. Hey, King, nice to see you here. It's nice to see you here, Sakura Shark. It's nice to see you here. And thank you very much for the sub. Yeah, exactly, See Inside. No, and I know. I mean, like with Horizon 4, I didn't get my guide out for a couple weeks. And that still has over 1 million views. But just, you still want to get it out early. You still want to get it out soon. So anyway, we'll see. But enough of that. I didn't stream Friday because I had a very busy weekend. My buddy and fellow friend of the stream and the Discord, not a ting, Nat, got married this weekend. So congrats to Nat. So obviously that was a fun time. However, because so many people were in from out of town in his wedding, it was very condensed into a very short period of time. So usually, you know, you have like your bachelor, and I was in the wedding. I guess that should be clarified. I was one of the groomsmen in his wedding. So I, you know, was a part of all this stuff. But anyway, usually you do like the bachelor party, you know, a couple weeks before the wedding. And then the groom's dinner is usually the night before. But anyway, point is, Thursday, we had the bachelor party. Friday, we had the groom's dinner. And then Saturday, we had the wedding, which was a lot of alcohol in a really short amount of time. So I was just beat. But no, and to be honest, it actually wasn't even that much alcohol. It was just a lot of doing stuff. No Name Bad, by the way. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Exactly, Shark. Exactly. Yep. And Wob with the follow. But no, we did pretty much like an all-day bachelor. Our bachelor party started at like 1 in the afternoon. And it was fairly physically intensive, to say the least. We participated. We did like 3 separate sports during his bachelor party. So I was already exhausted from that. And then he had a really big groom's dinner. Usually groom's dinners are like a little bit more, like they're a little bit more like private and quiet, and they're more like family and and stuff like that. But because of them having to like mess around with venues because of COVID, they wanted to do a bigger groom's dinner to make sure they could like include everybody. So the groom's dinner was a blast. And that one was also a late night. And again, because I was in the wedding, I was there by, I was there at like 4 PM and didn't leave till like 1 AM. And then the wedding, of course, I was there at like 10:30. It was like 11:30. And then again, didn't get home till like midnight. So I've had a busy weekend. Cousin's wedding, they decided the most appropriate music in the restaurant would be Rammstein, Static X. That's aggressive. Okay. You're going to a car show and Time Attack autocross show today. Nice, Crazy Ammo. Enjoy it. Hokish talk to the guy in my neighborhood that has a Mark III sitting outside his house. Hasn't been driven in so long. Yeah, what the heck? I can buy another one. Sure. Hold on. Desalistic. Thank you for the follow. Should I talk to the guy? Sorry. The boys, I misunderstood that. Shoot, go for it. To be fair, my Mark III hasn't been driven in like a year, and there's no way I'm selling it. Well, okay, in a way it was driven like a week ago. I did drive it from my garage to outside my garage. So, you want to walk down the aisle with the Doom Eternal soundtrack blasting in the background? Nice. Yeah, no, it was a good wedding though. All in all, it was a really good time. And I know his family fairly well. And it was nice to just hang out with everybody. And I lived, his roommate, this is Nat, the guy who got married. His cousin was one of my roommates back in college. And I haven't seen him in like 8 years, him or his girlfriend. So that was nice, getting to like connect with some old college buddies. It was good, man. It was a good time. Good time. And the cool thing, this is one of the best things. One of our friends, who's been in our like college friend group for 10 years, she's a wedding photographer. So she's just always at all of our weddings. She shot my wedding, she shot my friend's wedding, she shot this wedding. Like, she's always at all of them. It's great. Oh wait, she might be here. It's Suki Cats. She might still be here. She subbed, but I don't know if she just subbed and dipped. Andre the Giant. Thank you for the follow. Yeah. So Suki Cats, she's a professional photographer. And yeah, she's very chill. She's a cool person. We've known her for many, many years. And it's cool that she's been able to like be a part of our lives by photographing our weddings. Yeah, I did host her. Yeah, I hosted her a while ago. She used to stream more, but she hasn't streamed quite as much lately. But I've been bugging her. Me and my other buddies have been bugging her to get back into it a little bit. Have I got it tuned yet? No, it's not there yet, Deathcap. I still need to like get parts on it. It still doesn't have an exhaust. It still doesn't have proper intercooler piping. I still have vacuum leaks, and I think I fixed my gas leak, but I haven't like fully tested that. I still don't have the alternator wired up. Lots of little stuff to get done before it's like even close to getting tuned. I mean, I probably will drive it to the exhaust shop. But the other stuff is important. The other stuff is important. Especially like the alternator wiring, I need to figure out, because that battery has probably like 2 starts left on it. Because the battery's not charging, the battery's not it doesn't get a charge. I've started the car, a dozen times now. Yeah, I'll just flex tape the whole engine. Problem is finding the leaks, to be honest. Well, that's part of the problem. finding the vacuum lines that are loose and finding out where I can put them. That is kind of challenge alpha. And then, yeah, alternator wiring. Intercooler piping, I'll probably drive it. Whoever does my exhaust, I will probably have do my intercooler piping as well. So I have, like, cheap mocked up stuff that I did myself. That's not welded. But it'll be enough to, like, limp the car to wherever it needs to go. Hate the car market right now. Gotta wait at least a year to upgrade my car. Yeah. Yeah. It's wild. It's funny because I bought a 240 in 2015? Maybe? I don't know. I bought a 240 a while ago. And even then, I complained that the market was shit. And it's like infinitely worse now. Infinitely worse. Daddy Diabetes. What a name. Thank you for the follow. You got a second trans in mind after 5K. Wait. Like the trans blue after 5,000 miles? Oof. Sold your car, got a bicycle. Hey, that's good savings. And if you don't need a car, now is a great time to just not have a car. Fuck CVTs. Yes, that's a fact. Well, seriously, Dirt. Also, what's up? And Kalizo Gaming. Hello. But yeah, like even 5-6 years ago, everyone was bitching and moaning about the drift tax. And man, they didn't know what was coming. We had it good 5 years ago. I bought a running 240 for like $1,000. And even then I was like, this is stupid. It was a rust bucket, to be fair. But it ran and it had mods. Awesome, man. Welcome to the stream, Daddy Diabetes. Yeah, we're kind of sitting and chatting for a little bit longer than normal just because it's been a while since I've been on stream. Got a lot to catch up on. And also, it's just nice to just kind of sit and chat sometimes. But with that said, I'll probably boot up the game here. We'll get going. We'll boot up the game. Let me close the music here. Find... Where is it? Games Infinite, TDU World. Up launcher. There we go. Sane Strakar, what's up? Yeah, I've never owned a car with a CVT. Never owned. I've driven plenty of cars with CVTs, but I don't like them. I understand them. I understand why they exist. And I understand the purpose of them. I just hate them. And the worst part is, like, in a lot of ways, they are faster than a standard auto. But I don't know, man. It's just unnatural. It's just not right. Every car I'd like to have is just skyrocketing in price. I was hoping to be able to afford an S2K in a year or two, but now it seems like, dude, yeah, S2K, everything is going nuts. It's funny because it's really, why is the game so quiet? Hold on. I can't even hear the game. Can you guys hear the game? No. What's going on here? Options. Audio. Yeah, master file. I wonder if it's just on the wrong, let's go here. See, we're going to need to... The weird thing about this is it doesn't... TDU2, like, no matter what... I wonder if I can do this. Hold on. Oh. Now we have audio. Guys, problem solved. Easy fix. Just tab in and out of the game. I don't know. Brutalius, thank you for the follow. All right, let's get a quick glance at what championships we're working on here. So C3 high, A4 high. Okay. So let's do C3 high, because after that, I think we're done with C3 or classic in general. Because as we just talked about, it goes C4, C4 high, C3, C3 high. And then I think we're done. So let's just knock this one out of the park. Are we this is our classic car too anyway, I believe. Yeah. But anyway, kind of what I was talking about before we booted up the game. GPS target is, if you look at specifically, let's just say JDM cars, because that's what I'm most familiar with. It used to be a situation where it's like, you know, you could get R34s, Skylines, or Supras. Like, those were like the cool cars, right? Bopping redeeming doggo time. All right, let me get a big boy real quick. And we'll talk some car market. NJ, hey buddy, big boy. You want to? Come here. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Go back to chat for a minute. Zente, little big boy. He missed us very much when we were gone for the wedding. He's been a little bit of a sad boy. Isn't that right? You've been a sad boy. Yeah. Been a sad boy. But anyway, it used to be like, you know, you wanted like the S14s and the S15s and the, you know, R32s, 3s, and 4s, and the Mark IV Supras, and like the cars that now we consider our legends, right? And then kind of in the area when I was starting to buy cars, you started to get into like the budget cars, like the S13s, you know, and like the Mark III Supras, and like the cars that were still good. They were still like performance cars, but they were like, you know, the budget or like the not quite as iconic sports cars. And now we're kind of in this situation where you have to get like really obscure. You're like, okay, well, there's this like weird Japanese Toyota that's old, but it had a 1JZ, but it was an NA 1JZ, and it like isn't quite the same, but like it still has, you know, some performance pedigree because the chassis is based off of the Trueno, and like it's crap like that. And like back, you know, Subarus, it was all about the STI back in the day. It's all about the STI. And then it like went to Imprezas, right? And then people started doing like legacies. And now it's like, if you can just get a Subaru, like, people are doing Outbacks, Foresters, whatever. Like, no. It's not about what you can. It's not about what you like, Rave. It's about what you can get access to. Yeah, obviously people still like the STI. It's just no one can get like Hawkeye STIs anymore. Yeah, like the Honda Fit is like a cool car these days because people are having to, like, you know, change their perspective on what's a cool car, you know? All right, let me let the dog out and let's start this championship. Yeah, there you go. If you live in the U.S. Midwest and you want a halfway swapped, what is it, SF5 Forester with here you go. It has my old engine in it. I'll even sign it for you. Yeah, it's got an EG33 in it out of my Outback. But yeah, it's just interesting the climate we live in, because back when I was getting into drifting and JDM cars, everyone was like, yeah, man, just pick up a cheap S13, like maybe get a Miata. Like, a lot of people didn't even consider things like FCs because FCs just weren't as good as S13s. And then when I sold the 240 and was looking for another car, S13s were like impossible to find, but FCs were dirt cheap. You could still get like a decent condition FC for easily less than $5,000, like depending on the condition. That was an abrupt weather change. But nowadays FCs are like gold. You know, like obviously that used to be the FD, right? But nowadays, even like a normal FC is like whoa, like an FC came up for sale the other day. I will tell you that's probably not going to happen. See inside. If anything, that's going to increase the price. Skyline has a heritage program. Toyota has a heritage program, and neither of those have dropped the price of used cars. Yeah, if anything, it increases it because it's more desirable to have an old car that you can get new parts for. You know? But yeah, it's just interesting that, like, even when I bought my Mark III, those were like just on the cusp of becoming popular. Like back when I bought my 240, Mark III Supras were like nothing. Like no one cared about Mark III Supras. At least in like my circles, you know. I barely even knew what a Mark III Supra was. I would confuse them with like FCs. And they'd be like, no, that's the Supra before there was the Mark IV Supra. And I'm like, oh, weird. Also, RC Invader, if you're in my stream and you're saying hi, my chat's blocking it, but he said hi in game. Oh, there's a couple people playing. I haven't heard anything about that wobbling wobble. Give me the news. At this point, I'll just buy a Mark 7 Silica and sell it for $100K in a few years. That's not even like a joke. I have to move from S13 to S12 now. Yeah. Problem is even those are rare. Like the thing with like Mark III Supras is like people had them. No one just cared about them. And then, yeah, they blew up. Absolutely blew up. Due to climate reasons? Sure, but like, I want to know what they're actually doing. What are they restricting? Because you have like, there are certain states that have always had restrictions on performance mods. But I've never heard anything about like the actual, the government doing it. Yeah, they've always done that, though, Deathcap. Like, you can't even have a front-mount intercooler in California. Or are they just making it, like, more strict? Okay, so from what I'm seeing, it's still just states that are doing it, not the actual U.S. government. Because that doesn't surprise me. Hey. Love it. Okay. So this is like just hardcore me versus Miami, I guess. Okay. I love it. See, it's like that, but you have twin turbo Lambos with no rear bumper driving around. Yeah. I mean, it's different just because the law doesn't understand fully. Again, it's like the front mount intercooler thing. A front mount intercooler is just an easy way to tell if a car's been just in case you don't know, it's illegal to install an aftermarket front mount intercooler on your car in California. Why? That is no worse for emissions reasons. But you have states that have like smog, right? And smog stuff makes sense. They want to make sure you have like cats on your exhaust. That's valid. That makes sense. I get it. Won't let you pass smog without a cat, even if you pass the emission sniffer. That's kind of weird. So if you... It's just a hard fail if you don't have a cat installed, even if it technically passes the test. Yeah, that's kind of weird. But again, that's valid enough. Because, like, yeah, you should have cats on your car. Toy Guns, thank you for the follow. What do you think about rolling coal? I think it's so fucking stupid. That's my personal opinion. Yeah. I don't know. But again, there's 8 million people out there that think excessive camber is stupid. And like, sure, I think like stance boys is stupid, like stuff like that. But you know, people used to think drifting was like just the dumbest people still think drifting is the dumbest thing you can do with your car. And you know, I'm just not a truck guy. I could not care less about trucks. Oh god. Oh god. So to me, like lifted trucks with small wheels and rolling coal, it's like, god, I just don't care. I think it's stupid. And I am the type of guy that, like, I care about the planet. I'm a big nature guy. I like camping. And obviously, like, you know, I'm no perfect person. And I also like cars as well. But, like, I've got a cat on my sports car. Uh-oh. We're only in second. Okay, hold on. We're going to lose this. Okay, I think we'll just eat the second. I think we'll just eat the second place. That's fine. We'll win all the races. One road bump can kill a stance car. That is true. Yeah, I think, like, excessive stance is fairly stupid. But I also, like, kind of get it. I also can, like, appreciate it in some levels. There you go, see inside.
Hey there.
Sweden and Finland are both full of cars that roll coal. This is dumb to me.
The pressure of the competition is really starting to show.
Yeah, it's just dumb. Family Games, thank you for the follow. 90 degrees negative camber. Hold on. Hold on. Like, excessive camber, yes, I think it's stupid. But I also understand that okay. There are some people that know that it's stupid. And they do it kind of because it's stupid. And it's like, it's very bozo style. It's just being excessive for the sake of being excessive. They know that, obviously, the car can't drive over road bumps. Like, that's the point. It's like just a wild show car. That I'm fine with. And I'm like, you know, it's not my style, but I get it. Then you have people that are like, oh man, stance is life. Oh, I drive around on my bagged. Okay. Weird. Anyway. We're going to restart that, actually. We're going to restart that. But yeah, and you have people that like daily, their stance cars just scraping frame. That's when I'm just like, and people that actually think it's like cool. That's where I'm just like, nah, man, that's not my thing. That's not my thing. People that are just like stance obsessed. That's like stance boys. People that even people that use the word stance a little bit too much. It's not about stance. It's about fitment. That's my personal opinion. It's not about stance. It's about fitment. But again, you know, there's kind of two sides to it. But I give people like that more of a leeway because I'm part of that community in like a grand sense. Whereas with trucks, I'm not part of the truck community in any way, so I just think it's stupid from the outside, you know? Stance Ferraris is what it's all about. But seriously though, like, there is something I do like about just like ruining a Ferrari. I kind of like that. Like, I've never been like a car purist in that sense of just like, oh, it's a Ferrari. You like, nah, fuck it, man. Stance it and drift it. I don't care. It's a Ferrari. Who cares? So I like stuff like that kind of flies in the face. Like the point of stancing, you know, a nice Ferrari is to be like, fuck you. Like, you don't, like, it's very counterculture, and it's kind of a little bit bozo style, like in mentality, and I like that. But then you get people with their like Toyota Camrys that think that stance is cool, and they just have a bone stock car with awful fitment, and you know, there's two sides to the coin, right? Right. You've been getting more into just purist clean cars. Yeah, I mean, you're allowed to. That's all good. That's all good. Jamon Ingo. Thank you for the follow. Let's do this one. If I ever own a Ferrari, first thing I'm doing is slapping a Lambo motor on it. I like to see, that's the kind of stuff where I'm just like, I love it. Because it's, you're not doing it because you think it's like cool. You're doing it just because it's like, fuck it. You know? You're doing it just because it's like, oh man, haters gonna hate. It's like people that K-swap 240s. It's like, well, you could have put anything in this. You could have put the SR20's the only engine that belongs. Oh, but yeah, it's like, nah, man, K-swap, Honda, is reliable. I love it. Like, so I respect stuff like that when it comes to real life. Yeah, haha, VTech go burr. Yeah, basically anyone that is living out that meme in real life, I respect that. Where they know it's a meme, like you're in on it. It's self-aware. I like self-aware stuff like that. Like you think the people, and again, I keep coming back to like bozo cars, right? But you think the people that have like massive 6-foot tall star exhausts are like, yeah, this is the way to get some real performance. This looks like, you know, good on a race car. No, they're doing it just because it's wild and it's expressive and it's a little bit goofy sometimes. Like, that's what I respect. That's what I like. There's a K20 going inside a 308 Ferrari. I'm into it. Clown, thank you for the follow. Yeah, same, Optim. I think a lot of people should focus on reliability over power, especially if you're just on a budget. You know, you can afford, you know, if you're on a race team or you got a lot of money to rebuild your engine every year. But if you just want like a fun car, you know, and that's funny enough. That's, I think, why partially the Honda Fit has become such a hit, is it's just a crazy reliable car that like also handles well. Bozo cars in Horizon 5, doubt it, but I'd like it if that was the case. That'd be neat. Also, somebody asked earlier if I'm excited for Horizon 5. Yes. The answer to that is yes. Very excited for Horizon 5. Probably the most I've ever been excited for a Horizon game. But that's hard to say. Oh, suck it, Stuart. Suck it, Stuart. Get played. Corey Ori, thank you for the follow. Can I turn the exhaust on my Monte Carlo into a literal basketball hoop? Yes. Please do. And Lance Salmon, thank you for the follow. For the follow as well. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. Right now, like, electric cars, you have like two versions of electric cars, right? You have like the economy car, like a Prius or whatever, which I guess is a hybrid. But you have like economy electric cars, and then you have like high-end luxury electric cars. It'll be curious when we start getting like electric BRZs and Miatas, like affordable little fun sports cars that are electric. Yeah. Just me and the boys playing basketball in a meet. Yep. I would love that. Yeah, Miata that weighs 4,000 pounds. You can make them lighter than that. You can make them lighter than that. And on top of that, you have to remember, it's going to have way more torque than a Miata does. It's going to feel faster than, you know, a Miata normally does. All right, we'll just do this one. And I think I'm going to want to go that way, like southwest. So I don't know which way I'm pointed.
One's way through traffic at 300 miles per hour. A true treat for the senses in today's speed race.
You also have the electric hypercars, but yeah, something like an... Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I say luxury, I guess, yeah. That's kind of... What I meant was more just like high-end. You have high-end, rich person electric cars. And then, you know, budget economy focused electric cars. But we have yet to see like the Sunday Cruiser electric car. Really, you know? Which, in an interesting way, is like the ultimate... Oh, God. It makes the ultimate amount of sense. Guys, let's... Okay. HokiHoshi Car Industries has just begun. Because it literally makes infinite sense to have an electric car as just like your weekend cruiser. Because you don't, you know, battery life, which is the main issue, who cares? Because you're not going to drive it 300 miles on a road trip and then need to plug it back in. You only drive it on the weekends. You go for a cruise, you go and plug that bad boy in. You want to like go for a nice relaxing cruise around a lake? Good, it's going to be nice and quiet. Fourth, okay, that's fine. I figured we'd probably have to redo this because of that early mess up. You think electric cars are too boring for a Sunday cruise, but that's the point. Is because all they make are boring electric cars. I don't think it would be hard to make a fun electric car. I don't think that's a inherent property of electric. You know? I think it'd be easy enough to just make a little rear-wheel drive coupe convertible that handles really well, has some nice stiff suspension, and is electric. And you can give it the way you can make it cheap and light is you don't need to give it crazy battery life. Because again, like the design would be weekend cruiser, right? So it doesn't need to go 300 miles on a charge, whatever. It can go 150 miles on a charge. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna restart this. I gotta focus up and not hit traffic. This is actually kind of tough with the hills. See inside. I think that's perfect. I know a lot of people are against electric because there's no sound to it, and I do get that. I do think there is absolutely an element of the weekend cruiser that is like, yeah, you want it to have like a nice exhaust note and a nice little engine sound. However, I absolutely think there is something to be said about having an electric car as a weekend cruiser that's perfectly quiet so that you can like enjoy the environment you're cruising in. And I can tell you for a fact that I would be into that because specifically, my wife and I just got an e-bike like an electric bicycle. And I love that infinitely more than I like a motorcycle because it's quiet. So I can take my e-bike and just enjoy the sounds of the neighborhood, or I can, dip off and go on a little bike path and you just hear nature. And you can't do that on a motorcycle because it's bwah, bwah, like it's making noise. You can't make a motorcycle quiet. Every motorcycle is loud. So I absolutely think that there is value. How did I get third? All right. We're just going to leave this one. I think we have enough to still win. Yeah. That sounds like going on a walk, but faster. Faster and easier. Yeah. What? What? Hold on. What? Let's just... Should I play... Hold on. Is this going to work? Are the TDU servers down and I can't play? Oh, okay, we're back. Weird. Hopefully that saved our championships. I think so. Yeah. I remember going to ride with my pitter again. Your pitter? And it was and is really loud, so I went to a little spot where deer eat and just sat there with my bike off watching them eat and realized that's so much better if it's electric. Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I know there's electric motorcycles, but that's the exact point I'm making, is there is value in cruising something that's electric versus cruising something that's a combustion engine. Like, I understand that if you want a cruiser, there is value in a combustion engine, which makes noise, and that's part of the experience, right? Is having something that has a satisfying noise. However, I think there's also value in having something you can cruise that's perfectly quiet so that you can enjoy your surroundings. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, a pit bike. Gotcha. Pit bikes are a blast, man. A pitter. I don't feel like I've ever heard them called pitters. That's funny. I've never been like into pit bikes. But I have cousins that are into them and stuff like that. So I've been around them. Crazy Ammo. I'll see you around, man. Thanks for being here. Also makes for good getaway vehicles. Yeah, that was like a thing in the... Anybody watch the series Weeds? About how, like, I think these drug dealers got Priuses. Or at least one of them got a Prius because it's, like, perfectly silent under 5 miles an hour. It's a good idea you leave a YouTube video going. I always forget about Twitch. I'm glad you said that, actually, because I do wonder if that's actually helpful or not. But I do it because, yeah, it's... Most of my following exists on YouTube. And so I feel like that's a good way to let the people on YouTube know, like, hey, I'm live. But my fear is that it's a little annoying. I don't know if you guys, like, get notifications about it and you don't want the notifications, or, like, if it clogs up your news feed or whatever. But so far, people have seemed fairly positive about it. Have you ever watched Speedway? No, I don't know what that is. Also, you know, oh wow, we're 6 seconds behind. This is, I guess, a high championship. Let's give this one a bit of a better start here. You definitely found it handy. That's good to hear, Jezza. Rave. If I had the choice between buying a cool electric sporty convertible or an S2K, you'd buy the EV in a heartbeat. There aren't any cars like that. Dude, that's why I'm telling you. HokiHoshi Industries... Hoki Motoring Industries has just begun, and we're going to create the world's first affordable weekend cruiser EV. Hoki Automobili. Yes, that's a good one. That's a good one. Boppin says it helps. Yeah, and yeah, that's the other thing is sometimes people don't have Twitch notifications on or they don't work. Yeah. All right. Well, it's good to hear. Nautica, great to hear it, man. Appreciate it. Glad it's helped. But yeah, I would be much more interested in EVs if they made, like, you know, the Miata of the EV or the BRZ FRS of the EV, you know? I just think there's so much value for that. And it's a great way. The Miata has been dying. We got to think of a more generic term. The weekend cruiser has been dying for years. Every car company is just selling mid-size SUVs these days. And it's gross, and I hate it. And I just wish more people drove Miatas. People can't afford multiple cars. I don't think that's inherently the issue, Deathcap. I think the issue is, I mean, yes, that's part of it. I think the issue is more that people are convinced they need a vehicle that can do everything. And that's what the midsize SUV or whatever is, right? That what the crossover. Crossover is, I think, the better word. I think back in the day, back in like, you know, even late 90s, early 2000s, people just bought cars to get them places. And they, you know, if you wanted a fun car, you just bought a fun car. But these days, it's like, oh, well, you know, I need the crossover in case I ever move a 60-gallon fish tank, or, you know, because the kids, I want to be able to load stuff up for the kids to go on a camping trip. And like, I get that. Crossovers are extremely practical in most cases, but I just think that it's kind of like a snowballing situation of, yeah, we just had that happen, Jerry. Yep. Yeah, the server died. You don't know how to update? What do you mean? We just booted right back in. I just think we're not playing on a live server. Okay. Hilly track. This should be a good one. Yeah, just be rich. Come on, just be rich. I really respect Ultima as a company because their cars are exactly like that. No useless extras, and they're really cheap for the performance. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I would love to see affordable, kind of bare bones EVs that are fun little convertibles or coupes or whatever. I've got to imagine that it's not that hard. Isn't it called the Volt? Maybe it is the Bolt. But either way, it's not like a fun car. That's like a Prius. Yeah, it is the Volt. Okay. And the fun thing is, it's not going to be hard to make them fast. I don't know if you guys have ever been in a Prius, but they're like kind of fast to a point, you know. They're torquey off the line and they have governors and stuff like that. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is it's not hard to make EVs fast. It's not hard to make EVs decently fast. Scion, Toyota, Subaru kind of tried, but they're slow AF. That's okay. Everyone shits on the FRS for being slow. Who gives a shit, man? Since when did the same people that shit on the FRS for being slow think that like the 8.6 is the most iconic vehicle ever? The 8.6 had like 80 horsepower. Like, I just don't get it. People shit on, you know, Miatas, and the BRZ is definitely the butt of the joke. If you're like, why would you buy it? It's so slow. It's not even a real sports car. It can get beat off the line by. Who cares? Not everything about a sports car is speed in a straight line. Sometimes it is about just having like a nice handling, lightweight, fun car that looks cool. And the BRZ is great at that. And plenty of mod support. Wow, we are just getting destroyed on this. Let me get this a restart. I am not from the UK. I'm from the US. Well, it's a good damn Corolla. God damn. Okay. But I just think it's so funny because people shit on the No, I am not roasting the 8.6. I'm saying that people that roast the BRZ FRS should be roasting the 8.6 if they're going to roast the FRS because they're the same car. I mean, they're literally the same car. And it's just like people idolize these old cars so much that had no power. You bring like a CA18 NA 240 and people are like, oh God, it's so cool. And then you bring like your, BRZ with a nice seat and exhaust and they're like, wow, you're such a poser. That's so stupid that your car's not even fast. And it's like, what are you talking about? Like, who cares? Who cares? It's a good car. It's a fun car. Let people have slow cars. It's okay. Anyway, there's my rant. Yeah, Callum, welcome to the Thunderdome today. We're yeah, I think the BRZ is gorgeous. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful car. But anyway, the whole point of this was talking about EVs. You wouldn't even need to focus that much on performance. It would all be in the suspension and the handling and weight reduction and stuff. Because it's not hard to make electric motors feel fast. Because they have great throttle response. They feel snappy. They have tons of torque. Who cares if it doesn't have a lot of top speed? That's not that important for a little weekend cruiser. You want something that feels snappy. BRZ 8.6 or FRS. I'm a BRZ guy just because I'm historically a Subaru guy, but I don't know. If I actually had to pick one to buy, it'd be the GT86 because that's like cooler here in the States, Ford made the Mach-E, but even made that a crossover. Dude, that's one of the biggest... No way. God damn it. Let's just see where this puts us. 4th? 5th. Okay. Where does this put us overall championship-wise? We're still winning. Whatever. We're gonna roll with it. Yeah, the Mach-E, they like show off like, hey, we made like a super cool like electric Mustang concept sports car. Look how dope this is. Oh, do you want one? Boom, it's a crossover. What? What? Who? Why? Who's in charge of that marketing campaign? I don't get it. Yeah, I think that's about right, See Inside. But yeah, I don't know. I think power creep has just plagued the car scene. And I think it was Deathcap saying like, oh, well, people can't afford a second car anymore. That's why the cheap sports car is dying. But think about how many, I mean, you're in the US, Deathcap, so you probably see this. Think about how many Mustangs you see. Think about how many Camaros you see and Chargers you see. Those are cheap and they have tons of power. Well, the base models don't, but they can have tons of power. And they're pretty affordable. Like even the Corvette, for the Corvette's like a supercar. And that thing's like under $100,000, isn't it? But I think the thing is there's not a lot of choice out there. And then on top of that, people think that their cars need to do everything now. And so everyone just buys SUVs because it's the smarter choice instead of buying a Miata, which 99% of the time is going to be a more fun car. But whenever you need to move, yeah, it's kind of inconvenient. You know? But there absolutely, I believe, is a market element to it. Or an economic element to it. Where it's like, yeah, you have to be making the smart decision, right? Because you can't afford... It feels irresponsible to buy the fun car over the responsible car, right? Also, async exception. Thank you for the follow. And yeah, people, I would imagine less people now are able to afford multiple cars or even have garages. You know, I think more people than ever are moving into or are living in apartments and stuff like that. And it's so much easier to just not even have a car these days because of, you know, you have public transit is all over in major cities. And on top of that, you do have stuff like e-bikes or, dang it, I tried to bring that back in line. It's so hard to control these cars when they lose grip. Yeah, having the place to park it. Absolutely. You know, it's super, super common in cities to just not have a car and have like a bike or an electric scooter or just use public electric scooters like the Birds or whatever. I think Subaru's been doing the best. See, the thing with Subaru is that I think like all of their cars are fairly fun. Because I just think like Subaru all-wheel drive is fun. However, new Subarus are not as fun as they used to be. New Subarus, I don't know. I went test driving with my mom because she was looking for a new car. And new Subarus are so boring compared to old Subarus. They're just like, I don't know. They suck. I hate it. But, you know, they still have the BRZ. And they still have the STI and stuff like that. So, come on. There we go. But I don't know. You also get, you know, you have Honda. And you got the Honda Fit. And you got the, you know. It's, yeah, Bug Eyes are cool. Bug Eyes are cool. I love Bug Eyes and Hawk Eyes. Those are my probably two favorites. They're fun until they start blowing head gaskets. Or gaskets, yeah. Well, it is the head gasket. Yep. I blew a head gasket in mine. My wife blew a head gasket in hers. It'll happen. Yeah, exactly, Dirt. Like that. They had it figured out, man. They had it figured out, Dirt. They were just like, listen, we're going to make a good rally car. And then we're going to like extend the wheelbase a little bit and give it like a hatchback. And then we're going to like, you know, turn it into the Forester. Like everything, every Subaru was just like a different version of the Impreza. And it was perfect because the Impreza was a good car. And as that, exactly. Yeah, the SF5 Forester is just an Impreza with a box on it. Exactly. They had it figured out. They were all just the same car. But then they started to just, you know, become like everybody else. And they all had all-wheel drive. You could swap parts between, like, literally all of them. The SVX, the forgotten one, yeah. That's because it didn't last that long, which is a shame. It'd be cool if there was like a modern SVX. Acura also makes Impreza 2 as a... Wait, what? No, Acura does not make an Impreza. Impreza is Subaru. Unless you're memeing. I don't know what you're saying. Like the Unos Cosmo of Subaru? Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah. Oh, maybe the Integra. Yeah. Maybe you saw Integra and that sounds like Impreza. Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah, maybe you're thinking I'm talking about Integra because you can see Honda Integras and Acura Integras. Maybe. Dude, it really is Type It, which is so funny because I don't know. Like, I had a big SVX phase. I really wanted an SVX for a while. Come on. Wrangle it back. There it is. So to me, they're not like that obscure because I've been around them. But it is funny. They are just like, I do get it. They are obscure. They're just the forgotten Subaru. That and like, you know, if we're not talking sports cars, the Tribeca. Yeah, Nautica. We're talking about the Impreza. Impreza and Integra are two different cars. Nautica. We're talking about the Subaru Impreza. You're talking about the Integra, which is made by Honda, but Honda is Acura in the US with that's like Honda's luxury brand in the US is Acura. So yeah, two different cars. We're talking about two different cars. Nautica. Why not call it the Honda RSX? Wait, see inside, are you saying that we in the US should call them Hondas instead of Acuras? Oh, also, Darth Nihilus. Thank you for the follow. Oop. Like, are you wondering why Acura exists? Is that what you're getting at, see inside? Yeah, I don't know my cars that well. I've been driving and racing cars for years. I just pick one race. Dude, no, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure we were clear that, yeah, the Impreza is a different car from the Integra. Yeah. Okay. Is this it? I think that was the last race. We're done.
It's official. Solar Crown has given us a great new champion.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. So that's it. We're done with Classic, I believe. We're done with Classic. Do we have any, yeah. That's it, boys. Done with Classic. I'm noticing we don't have any rally stuff. Put a shirt on, man? Hell no. It's hot in Hawaii. Is there no rally championship on Hawaii? Or have we just, like, maybe we get it once we do A4 high or something like that? Because I don't see, like, a B4 one or anything like that. You just want a 22B, but you're not rich enough. You and the rest of the world, man. All right. Well, I guess it's time to do the A4 high. Take off an article of clothing every time you win a championship. So time to get rid of the hat. No. We'd be done so fast. There's only like two things I can take off. I can take off like the hat and the pants and then we're done. Yeah, if I could take off my underwear, I'd do it. You know, play some Cyberpunk. All right. Let's start the A4. We've been here. There. What? Me in. Whatever. Good enough. Oh, you could start doing it IRL. This would turn into pretty interesting stream pretty quick. Pretty quick.
You are driving in the wrong direction.
Oh, I know.
Around when possible.
It's okay. Don't you stress about it, Anna. Or no, it's not Anna in this game. What's the AI even called in this game? Oh shoot, I am actually going the wrong way though. Well, let's. Okay, we can fix this. Yeah, GPS lady, impromptu Hokie hot tub stream. Yeah. Here we go. In Cyberpunk, I was naked for ages. Naked for ages and didn't realize until I looked in the mirror. Nice. Yep, that's Cyberpunk. That's a game. That's a game, all right. Bertha. Bertha the GPS, or Ingrid. Ooh, I like Ingrid. Anna is a it's a acronym or whatever, right? Like NASA. Boppin', yeah, I do plan on live streaming like car events at some point. Yeah. I'm just not really going to any car events this year. Partially because of like, you know, COVID and stuff. It's still fresh and a lot of car events are still not back in full swing, but also partially just because I don't like going to car events without my car. It's not, I don't know. I like going to car events to bring my car, and it just bugs me if I can't bring my own car. so I don't know. Once my car is done, we'll see. Amaranth gets thousands of subs just because she's in a bikini, and guys love that. When will Twitch find out that in every live scene she's always like 95? I think she just gets special permission, basically, because she brings in so much money. Bringing in so much money. You've been playing Motorsport 7 and wonder if I should use the same tuning that you use. It's fairly different. So the, like, you know, obviously like camber's the same thing. You know, spring rates, like that all means the same thing, but I'm sure you knew that. I wouldn't focus on using the formula in Motorsport. I would focus on kind of towards the end where I'm talking about like troubleshooting stuff. That stuff is generally all the same. But the formula only really works for Horizon because Horizon's kind of dumbed down a little bit in its physics. Well, dumbed down isn't the right word. It's more lenient with its physics. Whereas Motorsport tuning is a little bit more focused on taking the stock car and just like fixing it, you know? So yeah, there's still, I think, some good info to take from, but I'm sure someone else, if someone else has done like a Motorsport tuning guide, I'm sure it's better than following my Horizon 4 tuning guide, you know, for Motorsport. There's an event called Jap Fest in September. Pretty much everyone in my country with a cool JDM car will attend. I hope they don't cancel it. Oh, dang, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of events around here. There's, funny enough, so I live like right by a church, and I think it's every Tuesday they do like a classic car meet at the church, which is cool because I just kind of get to peek out my window and look at all the cool classic cars. Horizon 5 will have different physics, right? What do you mean, Boppin? They will be adjusted slightly, yeah, but it's not going to be different. You know, imagine the difference between like Horizon 3 and Horizon 4 is probably roughly going to be the same difference between Horizon 4 and 5. Well, that's still too vague, Boppin. I'm going to take a quick hydration break. I'll tell you this, Boppin. The handling will feel almost exactly the same between Horizon 4 and 5. There will be, I would imagine, this is all just, I will say, let me just say, this is all speculation and based on a little bit of what we know. But the handling will be, it'll feel effectively the same as Horizon 4, but there's going to be some like background stuff. Like they mentioned that, they worked on getting drivetrain flex back into the physics model. So like that's going to be a thing, you know? you're gonna like get a little bit of like kind of as you're accelerating, as it's like, you know, flexing under power, trying to get rubber on the road. Yeah. Yep, Death Cap. It's gonna be good. Cheeto Puffs are kind of goated. I don't like Cheeto Puffs. I'm an OG Cheeto guy. I'm an OG Cheetos. And I like Flamin' Hot Cheetos and stuff like that. Make drag racing good again. Yeah, it should be cool for drag racing. Oh shoot, A4 cars. That's right. We're back in the Aston. But my power builds. That's a good point. I wonder if that's gonna make power builds like way harder to drive and grip up. Yeah, that's probably a good way to I didn't think about that. That's actually probably a good way to introduce better balance into the game. Yeah, everyone knows Aston Martins are like huge stoner cars. See inside. And yeah, I don't know if they're kind of taking info from the new Motorsport, because I know the Motorsport, they're like really working on physics. So maybe they're taking a page out of that book. Maybe they're taking a little bit of info from that and kind of porting it into Horizon 5. But yeah, we don't know for sure, but we know a little bit that they are working on the handling model a bit. And there will be kind of some new physics elements. Yeah, I mean, we do know they're kind of readjusting PI at least a little bit. Come on, how many? I got 40 seconds left of this. Oh no. Okay, we're just keep going straight. I hope they don't fuck up the highway. I don't think they will. They've talked quite confidently about the highway a bit. I guess what does fuck up the highway even mean? We know it's the biggest highway they've ever done. What do you want? What would fucking up the highway mean, and what do you want in a highway? I'm not the type of guy that really cares about highway stuff, so I'm just curious. Horizon 5 was intended to be in Japan, but I guess someone said, let's do Mexico. I mean, that's not true, but sure. You want straight. So you just want, like, incredibly long, incredibly straight. So what does that mean, though? Because there's no way you want it literally straight, point to point across the map. Like, so you want like just big straight sections and then curves? Like, I don't know. Give me some, as someone who just doesn't really care about highways and doesn't spend his time on Horizon 3 or 4 highways. Tell me what makes a highway a good Horizon 5 highway? Big open curves. Okay. So by that is Horizon 4's highway bad then? Is Horizon 4's highway bad? Yes. Why is Horizon 4's highway bad? Because from the way you've described it, I've heard big open curves and some straights, and that's exactly what Horizon 4 has. So what makes Horizon 4's highway bad? You bet, See Inside. I appreciate you always hanging out. Oh no. We can't get, those are invincible bushes. There are too many curves. Really? Okay. Interesting. I would say my issue, I've always wanted a highway that's a loop. And I know that's hard to do in a Horizon game specifically. But for me, if I'm going to say, I want the perfect highway, I want it to be a loop, not just an out and back. It's not long enough before the curve. Sure. Okay. Dang it. I did the same mistake. Well, it worked out that time. But okay. I guess I can get that. And I don't like that, I don't know. I guess I don't like the roundabouts. But I don't care that much. Dang, I'm watching chat too much. I gotta be focusing on the road a little bit more here. Ah, oh, come on. Oh, ruined. Okay. Yeah, we gotta focus up on the road a little bit. Dang. Who knew, TDU had hydraulics? We pretty much need a long straight for top speed runs. Okay. I find long straights boring. Yeah, I got top speed. Now time. Guys, remember when I was just like 5 seconds ago was like, I gotta focus on the road. I can't keep watching chat. Yeah, when am I gonna listen to myself? See, I'm kind of with dirt. Where to me, I don't want long straights. I want a highway to have like high speed corners. For me, the only place that should just be like perfectly straight is like there should be a mile-long drag strip somewhere. That's the only thing okay, wow, this is rude. But we're going to restart. Yeah, Wangan is a little bit too vague. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, aren't we getting... They did say there was a runway, I believe. So, okay, here's my next question for you guys who care about the highways and stuff. If there is like a really long highway where you can do your top speed runs and stuff, would you not care if the actual highway had more curves? Like, is that the only reason why you want the highway to have some good straight sections, is so you can just do like straight top speed runs? Or what? You want elevation changes. Yeah, same. Yeah, same. I want a highway to be like a high-speed track. Like, I want it to be interesting. There we go. Yeah, for me, just out and back straight would be boring. You like the long strip highway in Horizon 4. I don't mind it. Yeah. I mean, I'd say, again, I don't really care too much, but I would say I liked Horizon 3's highway more than Horizon 4. But that might just be because I thought Horizon 3's was prettier. Same with Horizon 2. I just think Horizon 2 and 3 had, like, prettier highways. I don't think they were, like, better as roads, I guess. I don't know. Horizon 2 highway is best. Yeah. I guess I could agree with that as someone who doesn't have much stake in that. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let's just scoot back on the roady road here. Okay, checkpoint 8 out of 10. I think we can beat Stuart. Maybe not. Shoot. Yeah, we're going to get second. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get second. Yeah, there's no way I'm catching him unless he hits a car. Dang. It's a bummer, though, because it is close. I am gaining on him. And he's just wilding out. Yeah, that is true, Shark. Rewind is a safety buffer. Best to learn. Yeah, Stuart. Thinking of God, what is the SNL skit? The Californians. All right. Did we just do that one? Have we? Oh, no. We have done two. Okay. Nick Shooter. Also, Tax Evasion IRS. Thank you guys for the follows. We're going to do the time trial up here. Are they revealing map size next? Well, we already know the... You mean like, are they revealing the map? Because we already know they said the map is 1.5 times bigger. I think that's what they said they were going to talk about next, right? In the next stream was Well, they were kind of vague about it. They said like, we're going to talk about Mexico. I don't think we know yet, Deathcat. Oh, you're thinking Letterkenny? Oh, that's funny. Okay. Well, to be fair, that's what always makes me think of Letterkenny is when people say, to be fair. They'll talk about biomes. That's right. They did say biomes. So yeah, they were specific, I think, to not talk about the map or to say they were going to talk about the map specifically. They were more, yeah, they were like, oh, Mexico and what makes it interesting to drive in the different biomes. Man, we are flying. There's a place in your country called Letterkenny. Letterkenny is a show. It's kind of like a small budget thing. It's just like a goofy. I think it was originally like a YouTube show at some point. But yeah, my wife watched it and I watched some of it. That's my guess. Dimes for Crimes is we're probably going to get, you know, some new gameplay, and we're going to get to see some new areas of the map, and they'll maybe show off some new sections of the map, like where the sandstorm's going to be or whatever. I guess the sandstorm they said is going to move. But yeah, I think they were kind of specific to not show the whole map, or to say that they were going to talk about the map, because I think then people would expect that they're going to show off the whole map. But we'll see. I mean, we got so much info on the car stream, and we got some nice, like, new footage of the game that I don't know, I wasn't expecting. So we'll see. You really enjoy the GT games. Would you enjoy test drive games? They're very different. Test drive games are like open world, not really simulator. The handling is, in my opinion, not very good. We're going to retry this one, by the way. I don't know. They're fun games, but they're much more like Forza Horizon. They're not really like Gran Turismo. If you like racing specifically, this is not a good racing game. But if you just like driving around, like you can own houses and like customize your house in this game. Does your game have... You're asking if this game that I'm playing has boost or nitro? You mean like a... I'm guessing what you mean is like a button to make you go faster. In that case, no. It does not. You like car games in general? Then yeah, I think TDU is a worthwhile game to check out if you're into car games. I would say more if you enjoy Horizon. If you enjoy the Horizon series, this is kind of a good game to check out. Maybe even like Need for Speed games have some more similarities to this. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, this is bad. That's 2 seconds of penalty. Oh, God. Okay. We're going to retry it one more time. Want me to spoil the Most Wanted 2005 experience? No. Eventually, we're going to get to it. Eventually, we will be playing Most Wanted 2005. I feel like it's overrated as well. But everybody wanted me to play it, so we're playing it. When we skipped it to just go right to Carbon, people were mad. People were real mad. Yeah, for me, I've never really cared much for games that revolve around a police element. That's never been my style. Man, this is a hard one. This might just be a little overtuned. I think if we just get a clean lap, I think we're just gonna go with it. Yeah, my first Need for Speed ever was Hot Pursuit. Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. And I did have a good time with it, but, you know, that was back when I was, like, a small child. You wanted to see me playing Underground 2? Yeah, we already finished Underground 2. It's not impossible, though, that we'll do it again. I think if we do it again, I'll do it with mods. More mods. Yeah, it's definitely not impossible. I had a hell of a good time with Underground 2, and I would be happy to jump back into it, kind of with like tons of graphics mods, some new cars, blah blah blah, you know, whatever. Make it look real nice. Yeah, we could do multiplayer, sure. I don't mind. Hey, nice, we got first. Nice, nice. Okay. Yeah, I am bummed because it's not the Underground 2 playthrough. I think I have like 3 or 4 episodes of the Underground 2 playthrough on saved on my computer, but I sure as hell don't have all of them, which is a bummer. I mean, that's the real true. Yeah, once Horizon 5 comes out, we're going to be playing Horizon 5 straight for a very long time. Let's do the other races. What's this one? We did that. We did that. Okay. Or we'll do the time trial first. We're just going to save the eliminator for last. Yep, Nautica, you got it. Horizon 5 will be life for a while. Yep.
Time is passing by and we need to hurry up. Let's meet the candidates for this timed challenge.
It's me. Yeah, when does the next Gran Turismo come out? I've kind of forgotten about that as of late. $2022? Okay. Well, that's good, because I don't have a PS5 yet. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I want to try out GT7, but I don't know if I want to buy a PS5 just to try out GT7, especially considering that we're probably getting Motorsport in the same year. You know? Ah, no. Why? That's my least favorite part about this whole game. It is impossible to correct, especially on faster cars. Ask Super GT? What does Super GT know? What do you mean? Ask him about what? Yeah, but I don't know. I'm not going to buy a PS4 just to play one game either. You can borrow mine if you want. Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to depend on, shit. It's going to depend on Motorsport, to be honest. If Motorsport is planning on releasing sometime near GT7, I'm probably just going to go full bore on Motorsport. Yeah, I fully agree. Heat is the best game Ghost has done. Yep. I think Heat is the best Need for Speed game since, like, Carbon. I mean, seriously. When was it Criterion was in charge of the franchise? Didn't like any of their games. Hot Pursuit 2010, yeah. I don't know. Those just aren't really my jam. Those aren't really my jam, those games. Felt like Heat was lacking. Like, what it had was good, but there wasn't a lot. Yeah, I mean, there definitely wasn't any, like, end game. You know, you talk about, like, Horizon 4. Well, the Horizon in general is all about end game. Extreme Gamer and Nautica, thank you guys for the follows. Yeah, that, I guess, was kind of my biggest bummer with it, is there wasn't a lot of content to do. There was no real, like, multiplayer aspect. It just, like, they had kind of a rival system, but I don't think a lot of people cared about it. I know, Dirt. For me, I'm trying to think of any games that I had fun with past Carbon, and I think that's it. I did initially enjoy Pro Street, but when we went back and replayed it, I just didn't have a good time with it. So I don't know. My feelings on Pro Street have gone from nostalgic game I loved as a kid to, like, I don't know. Really? Most Wanted 2012 debatably better than Underground 2. That's a big statement, Shark. That is the hottest of takes. So, when you say that, in what ways? In what ways, like... Because I think of those as being very different games in the universe. Or would you say, like... Would you say, like, it still has just as much, like, good customization? Like, you think it still has, like, as good of an open world? Or, you know... To me, I think of them as extremely different in the universe. Yeah, the Steam Deck is cool. I don't know. If I have some expendable cash, I will probably get one. I'm not going to reserve one. But yeah, and I might wait for, like, a version 2. I feel like a Steam Deck is something that's really going to benefit from, like, a second edition. So we'll see. Or at least, like, a facelift. See, that's my thing is, yeah, Most Wanted, I remember not having really any customization. And for me, that's a huge thing with Underground 2 is the customization. So, like, saying Most Wanted is better than Underground 2 is weird to me because it's saying, like, you know, it's saying, like, Gran Turismo is better than Forza Horizon. It's like, well, they're kind of setting out to achieve different things. What's so special on that? The Stream Deck? It's just like imagine the Nintendo Switch, but your Nintendo Switch is a PC. That's what it is, basically. It's a PC that's in the form factor of a Nintendo Switch, which is incredibly enticing. It also has a dock so you can plug it into your PC, so you can plug it into your TV, which is very good. Because it's a mobile, it's like a, well, yes, it's a Steam Nintendo Switch, but I think it's important to say it is a full PC. You can install Windows on it, and it's just a Windows computer. Absolutely, I'm going to play Solar Crown. Yeah. Yeah, Deathcap. It comes with Steam OS installed. It's a little bit bigger than a Switch, I think, but it's still like a handheld. Yeah. To me, GT and Gran Turismo and Forza Motorsport are similar, but Gran Turismo and Forza Horizon are very different. That's a very important distinction. Yeah, but anyway, it's going to come with Steam OS, but you can install whatever OS you want on it.
Live from the starting line
Yep,
for
fully
America's
on hardware
Holy
death cap.
Crown. Who will
Yep.
win today? The bets are on.
Yeah, Corey. Yeah, Motorsport and I mean they are similar. They're extremely similar. They're supposed to be similar. Yeah, Motorsport is not open world. It's all track racing and stuff. In this game, Extreme Gamer, both. You mostly buy cars, but you can win them. Oh, come on. We're so close to the start. Let's just restart that. With Underground 2, you were kind of stuck with the same 2 to 4 cars. You think Most Wanted was better because you got to drive a lot more of the cars. See, that I would actually say is a weakness. I think it is a great strength of Underground 2 that you only focus on a few cars. I very much like that. Horizon's a different situation because it's a different game. You know, I like that you have to drive, you don't have to, but you effectively have to drive a lot of different cars in Horizon. I think that's good, but I think in Underground 2 it works really well that you only focus on a few cars. Any plans on playing the flat out games? No plans. Shoot. Yeah, the driving in this game is notoriously bad. Extreme Gamer. Restarting penalties is just as bad as someone who doesn't play racing games at all. Wait, what? God, son of a bitch. You still think Underground 1 is the best? See, I'm a big open world guy. So for me, Underground 2 is the best game ever made. And I know that's the most basic opinion ever. But I think it's true. Especially after replaying them. Especially after going back and replaying Underground 2 and Carbon and Pro Street. Underground 2 is amazing. Even TDU 1 and TDU 2, like, god damn it. There we go. Yeah, even TDU 1 and TDU 2 like could learn some things from Underground. I'd rather be playing Underground right now, you know, in a like that's the wrong thing to say. I wouldn't rather be playing Underground now because we just played Underground. I think Underground is a better game than TDU 1 and 2 in terms of how much fun I have playing them. That's more what I mean. Yeah, I don't know. The Most Wanted games have just... Most Wanted and Hot Pursuit have just never appealed to me. You are such an asshole. Okay. Every time I look at chat, I look back and my car's just sideways. Here's a hot take. Best Need for Speed was Carbon Own the City. That's actually kind of funny. I'm playing through Own the City on my PSP right now. Not right now, but it is good. It is absolutely good. I even think the PSP version of Test Drive Unlimited 1 is better than the PC version in a lot of ways. But yeah, Own the City it's a fairly good game. My big issue with Own the City is the handling is weird as fuck. The cars are like on ice. Literally. But I think it's got like a, you know, it's cool that it's its own story. You know, car customization's good. I don't know. I think it's a good game. Underground on PSP was one of your most played games. Nice. Underground Rivals, I'm guessing, I think it was called. You think Underground 2's story is weak? Yeah, I could more or less agree with that. I wouldn't say it's like its best thing. Turn on the charm. Matrix with the son of a gun. Come on, we were even doing well that time. Matrix, what the heck? Thank you for the raid, dude. Much appreciated. Are you planning to join the TDU World beta test? No. Nope. Because we're going to be generally done with TDU 2 by the time I could like really feel it, you know? By the time I could really like enjoy it. Yeah, so cuz we're getting towards the end of the campaign. So, well, I might do it privately, but I'm not going to like do it on stream. I'm not going to do it on stream. Oh, son of a Okay, we need to focus. We need to actually not watch chat for a minute. Thank you for doing the shout out, Callum. Thank you for doing the shout out. But no, I was just in the Discord looking at the beta stuff today. But I'm just gonna, my plans right now with TDU are to finish the TDU story here. You know, do the last race and all that stuff. Exactly as I am currently playing it. And then, you know, when World has expanded more and you know, had some more time to cook, we'll probably come back to it. But it'll be a while, you know? I mean, even since we started this playthrough, a lot of stuff has happened. A lot of stuff has happened. Like, the installer process is apparently way easier. And I haven't touched that. I feel like good story is incredibly hard to do in a racing game. I wouldn't say it's hard to do. I would more just say it's never really much of a focus. But I wouldn't say it's inherently, like, hard. I wouldn't say it's a lot harder than any other game to make a good story. But I do think it's a challenge to make a good story. Also, Matrix and Pitaku, thank you guys for the follows. It's difficult to make an original story. I don't know. You just want a newborn MMO? Wait, a newborn? You want like a new MMO to come out? What do you mean? Or do you want like a newborn? You want to play a baby? Do you want an MMO that's all about just being a newborn baby, and that you hang out with like dozens of other newborn babies, and you get to go on like raids to color on the walls and make your mom mad, and she's like the final boss, and you have like crying abilities? Because I mean, that sounds amazing. I'd play that. Like 20, you just want like a new MMO. Sure. I don't know. I have fun with the MMOs that are currently out. I've been diving back into Elder Scrolls Online quite a bit lately. Is that the one? Oh, one of you guys is talking about Driver San Francisco, isn't? Son of a gun. I look at the, I'm telling you, every time I look at the chat, I look back, the Aston is sideways. We're just gonna burn through this. Honestly, I hate that there's no story in Horizon 4. The game is so fun. Yeah, I really hope Horizon 5 brings back story. Like, even more than Horizon 1. Horizon 1 starts you off better with story, but even Horizon 1 just kind of tapers it off. Sounds like the Aston should be a drift build. Man, seriously. Seriously. You make your own story? That's more valid in a game like Eve or Skyrim, where it's like you have RPG elements, but in a car game, you can't really make your own story, you know? Horizon 5 will definitely have more story. They wouldn't put so much effort into voice acting otherwise. I think that a lot of that is more focused on side story stuff, which I guess is still good. But I think a lot of that is focused on like the Horizon stories and Horizon businesses, and maybe less on like a main story. But we'll see. I mean, who knows? A story is unnecessary for Horizon, especially when the acting and writing is so bad. But that's what you're saying is like entirely counterintuitive. Why don't they just have good acting and writing? I don't know. I think absolutely story would be good in Horizon. Absolutely. Story equals progression, which is very good. I mean, yeah, it can drive the gameplay in a lot of ways. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it is a sandbox for sure. But I think it would be better if it had characters in it. And it just doesn't, you know? Like it needs characters. It just right now there's no such thing as characters. Like there are people in the game and they just kind of sit there and they just tell you the same thing over and over again. But there's not like characters. And it makes the world feel very, very dead. Remember when the Tony Hawk first came out, you had to do everything in one take because of the time limit? Everything is pretty much open world. Well, that's not true. You mean Tony Hawk's Pro Skater? You didn't have to do everything in one take. You had 2 minutes, but you could focus on like one goal, and then that one goal would be unlocked forever. And then you could just redo that 2 minutes again. And then like go for the secret tape. And then redo the 2 minutes again. And then go for top score. And then go for whatever. But yeah, I don't like that though. I don't know if you're saying that as like, oh man, like games used to be so much better kind of thing. But I don't like that. I mean, I love Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. But I think having a 2-minute limit is lame. You absolutely... Dude, that would have been literally impossible, Nautica. I mean, maybe not. Maybe some of the best players could like get everything in one. But no, you absolutely... I can prove that to you. I'd have PS1 Tony Hawk's Underground Pro Skater on my PSP right here. I played it like a week ago. I promise. Oh shit, hold on. Ah. Let's just put that off to the side. There we go. Restart that real quick. Also, hold on. I'm gonna go turn on the AC because it's getting a little bit toasty in here. Let me pause. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back. Matt, we have not had any crashes today. Not a one. It's been running buttery smooth, man. Hoki, do you remember if Yu-Gi-Oh... Ugh, dude, I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh in a long time. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, dude. No, it's been... the last 2 times we streamed it, I think it's been running smooth. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh since 5th grade. So, I don't know. Alright, where are the actual points? Okay, we're going to go to this one first. I'm guessing 4 is maybe at the end of this. Maybe I'm entirely wrong. Hold on. Hold on. Can you check the map? No, okay. That's... Yeah. Dimes for Crimes. That is probably my biggest hope for Horizon 5. Is that it at least just, like, has an ending point. Okay, we did this wrong. Yeah, I hope Horizon 5 like gives you an ending. So there's at least like a solid point where it's like you beat the game, you're in the end game now. Now go enjoy the sandbox. Yeah. Okay, so we got to turn on this one. Okay, Okay, there's one on either side. Interesting. Well, let's hit 2. I'm sure we'll win 2. Go hit 3 and 4, and then hit 1 on the way back. I'm guessing the other AI are just taking it. Oh, man. Okay. Interesting, interesting. So I'm probably going to, like, win 1 and 2. Oh, there's only 50 seconds left. Okay. Let's go right up here. Exactly, yeah. Horizon 4 just... I think, like, I guess the end would be getting the gold wristband. But that's very... I don't know. It's very not... Like, they just like, hey, here you go. Here's a gold wristband. Okay. You don't, like, win it, and it's like, it's not a moment. It's not a big moment. Let's check out the plane AI, see if they're as good as TDU1. That's right. We haven't done a deep dive into TDU2's plane AI. You're very right. All right. That's going to be a win. Do you follow NHL? No, I don't really follow any sports, to be honest, man. Nice. Pretty easy win once we figured that one out. Have you been to the casino yet? I thought the casino wasn't open. I thought that didn't work in TDU World. Does it? Let's go multiplayer challenges. Where would it be? Spots for Avatar? Down here. You can enter it, but only by clothes and drinks. Where do you enter it? Do I need to find it? Isn't it around here? Because it's on this island, isn't it? I don't know. We haven't, like, done any... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, maybe we haven't found it yet. What's that? That's the clubhouse, right? Yeah, that's club. Okay. What's it look like? Oh, it doesn't say. It's near the clothes shop. Well, there's 2 clothes shops. Be Miami or Practice. And I mean, we haven't driven on so much of this. A bit down. Like around here. Kind of on this, in this strip. Is it right here? Is it that? Maybe. On the coast. Okay. So it's like somewhere around here then, I'm guessing. Here, let's screw it. We're going to it because I want to see it. I want to see it. I didn't realize you could, like, go into it at all. You're a huge hockey fan? Nice. Yeah, I've never I don't know. I just do not have a sports bone in my body. Honestly. Also, I think I missed this. Neptune the Goat. If I didn't say it, thank you for the follow. So this is that little, like, islandy section here. It's actually on the beach. Is it maybe, like, right here? Or down here? Here? Okay. So if we just keep going straight, we'll drive right by it. Nautica, I mean, this game's 10 years old, man. So you gotta give it some credit. It's a 10-year-old game. You'd say that a lot of... Oh. Okay, I'm guessing, Nautica, you don't know that this is a 10-year-old game then. Yeah, GTA 5 games or buildings look better because GTA 5 is a way newer game. Yeah, this game it came out in 2011. GTA 5 is what? 2016? Maybe it is not. GTA 5 is not 2012. Get out of here with that. It's like 2014 at the earliest. It's not 2013. Really? God damn, that game's been out a long time. That's gross. That's gross. Yeah, this game is massive. This game is way bigger. Oh, that's why. Okay, because I didn't play it until it came out on PC. That's right. I didn't play it until it came out on PC. So for me, yeah, 2015, I guess.
I'll take care of your car. Boarding is
Hey, you
right
bet.
here. Enjoy your stay.
Right. But yeah, this game map is massive. TMX Racing, thank you for the follow. You need a shirt to get into the casino?
Place.
Doubt it.
Taking off.
Doubt it. They're looking at me, the champion of the Solar Crown, and they're just like, sir, you can wear whatever the hell you want. I gotta plug in my PSP. I realized it was dead. Here we are. Yeah, man, I don't know why I didn't realize you could like start this. This is badass. Yeah, I have a hat. Exactly. So it's fine. Imagine it crashes after it loads in. Well, hey, first crash of the day anyway. I'll take that. Hell yeah. Look at that. She was checking me out. She's like, damn. Is that John Travolta letting me in?
Please come this way.
Like off to the left? Matt, are you hanging out? Are you inside?
Welcome to the gaming area of Casino Island. I hope you're having a good trip.
I am, thank you.
In the
Turn it up a
casino.
little.
Behind those doors are
How much money do I have? About 2 mil.
machines, roulette, and poker. You can win exclusive prizes to use in Test Drive Unlimited too.
She knows we're in a game?
Magnificent car you can test drive on the island. The VIP terrace is reserved for good poker players. On your right, you will find a shop to
Hold on,
secure
that had the real
accessories
leaderboard
to
on it.
try out new wardrobe purchases.
How does that work?
The
I thought
bar
none of
is
that stuff
and
worked.
to try some cocktails. And with those cocktails, you can win a free
Yeah,
ticket
she
for
broke the
great
fourth wall.
VIP
Yeah.
tournament.
Hold on.
At any time, you can convert your money to casino points at the counter.
Okay, maybe not. Never mind.
Good luck.
I can see why this game is old. It reminds me of GoldenEye on the Xbox 360. Sure. All right, where was that leaderboard? Oh, maybe, okay, maybe it wasn't the real leaderboard. Okay, now here's the question. Here's the question. Can we drive this on the island? Like, does this work? Okay, this is hilarious, by the way, that it messes around. Wait, what's going on? This works? No way. I seriously didn't even think you could get to the casino. This is great. Cheese something. Thank you for the follow. We're good. We're fine. No, we were doing well too. Dang. All right, how far behind are we now? Shoot. Cyan Essence with the Prime sub, dude. Thank you, Cyan Essence. Welcome. Nope, that's gonna be a heavy miss. Okay, let's retry. Yeah, it looked like the leaderboard worked from the cutscene, but I didn't realize like it was just pre-rendered. Man, all the cars float like crazy in this game. That's, I think, one of the biggest issues with the physics in TDU is the cars are just so floaty. I'm not paying attention there. There's even a secret cutscene. Interesting. Oh, you bet, Shark. Again, appreciate the sub. Thank you for being here. And we'll see you around. And you as well, Deathgap. Alright, this is where we crashed last time, right? Okay, we're doing well. We can kind of ease up a little bit. Ooh, that's a tricky one. Dang it. Okay, that's all right. We still probably got like 4 seconds or something. See on this checkpoint. 3.5. Wow. 3.25. No. Still doing fine though. Seriously? Oh, we're gonna have to try that. If you honk and crash against it multiple times. Okay, that's what you were saying. The hut after the 180. All right, we'll do that after this. Seven seconds. So you're talking about this one right here? This one? But the one on the left or the one on the right? Would you rather be in a stable igloo or a weak hut? Like a weak hut as in like a hut that might fall apart? Probably a stable igloo then. Yeah. Best rank. Ugh. God, I'm good. Nice. Okay, let's do it again and hit the dude. Okay, the house on the right. Okay. Honk and crash against it multiple times. All right. Now that was a number. That was infinite. I am the forever lord of the... my time was so good it ascends position. I was the 0th time. The Santos, what's going on? Whoop, whoop. That's okay. We don't care about time on this one. How do you feel about Porsche in general, not to a specific car? Never been my style. Never been much of a Porsche guy. Raid, am I late? Whoa, were you coming on? You a little late on the Matrix raid or what? Okay, the one on the right. Okay, first off, he has lights in his house? Where was his furniture? Okay, that's great. Will he do it again? If or is it kind of a one-time thing? Try hitting his house again. I think that's kind of a one-time thing. I think he won't do it again. It is a one-time thing. Dude, that's great. That's awesome, man. What a cool thing. I love stuff like that. That's a great little Easter egg. I can imagine the first person who figured that out must have been pretty hyped. That's cool, man. That's really cool. Okay. So none of the games work, right? Can we get a drink? This raffle is sponsored by the famous Solar Crown TV show. To participate, simply buy a cocktail. If you find a cherry in your glass, you've won. You win free passes to different levels of the poker tournament. So I'm guessing this doesn't work. What happens if you try to do this? Is it just going to crash the game, or does it... What a pity smoothie. Pineapple, well done. Autumn black espresso. And a summer red smoothie. You can buy drinks. Awesome. Also, Cranky Panda, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you around. I don't have enough money. Oh, that's right. So hold on. How do I get money then if I can't? Can you transfer stuff? Okay. That's right. You can transfer stuff. Okay. Let's do 100.
Hello. Yes, of course. One moment, please.
And close. Yep.
Everything is fine. I'll give you these.
Wow, wow.
Here you go.
Thanks, babe. Sorry. One sec, dudes. I just have something on my phone real quick. Okay. I also thought it was funny that the weakest part of this game is the driving. Yeah, that's fairly true. Okay, let's get the summer red smoothie. They put more work into the animations of this guy making a drink than they did the driving physics. I mean, seriously. Did it have a cherry? You lose. Wah, wah. Can you get cherries? Or is that like based on some online server check? Otherwise, I'm just going to get hammered. Also, how do I unlock these? Okay. So you can't unlock these is my guess. Let's get another one.
One surprise cocktail coming up.
You can get one. Okay. Man, there's more to this that works than I was expecting. What are the odds of getting a cherry? Third time's the charm. We'll give it one more. Should we mix up the drinks, or should we stay with the one drink? What does it do again? Free passes to different levels of the poker tournament in the VIP terrace. So that doesn't getting a cherry is like,
One surprise cocktail.
woohoo! And then nothing happens. You know, we don't get anything of value. Ignore sunk cost fallacy. I like the way you think. I don't know if I want a cherry in my like iced coffee or whatever this is. by the way. Darn. Let's look at the clothes quick. I just want to peep at those. Where is clothes? Here? Cherries taste. Oh, I love cherries, yeah. But just not in like coffee. I think that was a coffee
The
drink.
changing rooms are there.
Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, what do you got? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, those are very fitting. Nice. Okay. Huh. Not what I would expect to buy from a casino, but okay. Also, very much not what I would expect to buy from a casino. Jogging trousers? I just look homeless. Well, okay, yeah, maybe. That's more like it. Yeah, see that these two are like the only items I would actually expect. No gloves, dang. Yeah, what this place is whack. This place is whack. I don't like it. I'm out. I don't want anything that they have here. Yeah, I'm too poor for shirts. Far too poor. I do not think you can go undies. I don't think you can take off your pants. So what what happens if I do this? When the machine you wish to use is busy, instead of waiting for it to become available, the game can find you a similar machine in another session. Will move you there. If you link to another player, the link will not be broken. However, your friend will not be moved with a new session. They can join you. Okay. It'll just tell you the servers are offline. Got it. Is that something that is planned to be worked on, or is it just kind of like this is a bit of a lost cause? I'm guessing, so this is just kind of how it is everywhere. It is planned, but no idea when it's coming. What up? What up? You're looking mighty dapper. There it is. Okay, so nothing else up here is of worth. Really? I'm a drug dealer, says Matt in game. This is TDU World. Yep. Yep. So this is a real another player. Yeah, it hasn't crashed yet today, but now that I've said that, I'm sure I jinxed it. What's this room? Walk-in closet. Okay. Got it. All right, I'm just going to have another drink. Do we go until we get the cherry? I think we go until we get the cherry. We've got 50K, right? Now here's the question. Do we mix it up? Do we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4? Do I go random, or do I just burn it off the same drink? Do I just do nothing but what a pities or pineapple well dones? Let's start with the what a pity.
One surprise cocktail coming up.
He keeps telling me one surprise cocktail, I think is what he's saying. But I did order a specific cocktail. So, I don't know. Yeah, it's not a surprise if you order it. Exactly. Dude, Matt, drink up. If you have 500K,
One surprise cocktail.
it's a casino. The odds are probably 1 in a mil. Yeah, you're probably right. It's your savings. Dude, burn it all, Matt. Burn it all. Whoever gets a cherry first wins. That's the only way to gamble in this game.
Coming up.
I just noticed the animation changes a little bit every time. Or at least the camera angles are a little different.
No luck this time.
Hey, there we go. He's drinking up. I wonder if I watched him,
Coming up.
if I could see the cherry in the cup. I wonder if the animation, like the model, oops, sorry, the model actually changes or not. I doubt it. That would be like very detailed, but you never know. Cringe boy. Thank you for the follow. Please don't rob me. I would never rob a drug dealer, man.
One surprise cocktail coming up.
I'm gonna have to pay attention to that kazoo. You're right. You're right. Hey! Cherry boys. Cherry boys in the house. Yes. We did it. We did it. All right. There's that. Oh, I guess you can tell because you know how he just went like, oh, nuts. He would probably do the cheer emote. Or not the cheer emote, that one. What is that one? Funny? Okay, he would do the funny emote. Yeah. All right. There you go. All right, well, I think that's kind of everything we can see at the casino. I think that's kind of everything we can see at the casino. We beat the game now. We beat the game. We got the cherry. And that's our TDU playthrough done. It was fun, guys. But, you know, when you beat the game, we move on to something else. No, the slots don't work, Extreme Gamer. Right now, basically, I'm playing like a mod. I'm playing a mod so that you can still play online. But the servers don't work yet for the slot machines. Otherwise, I would burn all my money. But can't do that.
I'm sorry. VIPs only.
Denied. Denied. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, I think we're gonna leave Casino Island here. Matt's just chilling in the car. What's up, dude? Gosh, isn't this just so romantic? Your eyes gazing into mine as we slowly spin around this beautiful, empty casino. Remember that cherry I got at the bar a few minutes ago? I've tied it into a knot in my mouth. And if you just lean over here, I'll show you. All right, anyway, bye, Matt. Oh, that's cool. You can go to Ibiza or Hawaii. He just goes, nope. Yeah, we're going back to Hawaii. It's John Travolta on the right. Hey, someone's like doing the lap. That's kind of neat. I guess that was backwards, but where were all these people, by the way? They weren't in the casino. Maybe they were all the VIPs. You know, maybe. This is strangely very quiet. Bye, casino. Tourists. Yeah, maybe you're right. They weren't there for the casino. How do streamers go for so long? I can barely last 1.5 hours and no viewers. I mean, for one, I have viewers because I have spent a lot of time on Twitch and YouTube. So I'm not starting from scratch. I have had a YouTube career for years and years. So that's that. And then just like, how can I play games for so long? What do you mean? Planes are renowned for their quietness. Yes. Or do you mean like streaming versus gaming? Are you saying you can't just like sit and play games for over like an hour and a half, or you can't stream for over an hour and a half? Because those are different. It's harder to stream than it is to game. All right. back to our A5 championship. Let's go. There we go. There we go. Okay. A4 championship. Pearl Harbor. Resume it. Last one too. Okay. I think we do have to win. Oh, look at that. We can see our ranking. We don't necessarily have to win this. Okay, good to know. Just stream for others. I'm not sure what you're saying, Nautica. Just stream for others to watch. I'm always looking for live watchers on my stream. Like it says 45. Yeah. Yeah, like that's how many people are watching the stream. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, you get comfortable with it. It's just, you know, I guess maybe you're talking, you know, for me, especially early on, I would get nervous. And I also like didn't know the people that I was streaming to. But as I started to stream more, I started to get more comfortable with, I started to get more comfortable with just streaming in general. And then on top of that, I like learned a lot of you guys. And especially like in Forza streams, a lot of you guys are regulars. So yeah, once you get people that kind of are return visitors, it's just playing games with your friends. Streaming is basically talking to yourself over the internet. It is in a way, for sure. But like, I'm not actually talking to myself. I am talking to you guys. Like, it is functionally very... Hold on, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It's functionally very different than talking to myself, because I am, like, responding to things that other people are saying, not just me. Did you see the community manager for Solar Crown's statement on the Discord? No. I did see the ping earlier that they're taking, like, it's the last chance to do applications for beta or something like that. You're right, Mysterious Matt. This is all pre-recorded, he says at 3:35 U.S. Central Time. Yeah, this is a pre-recorded message. Pre-recorded stream. I'm not live. Right now, in real life, I'm sitting on a beach in Florida, enjoying my life, while you suckers think that you're watching a live stream. Mad as a plant. You're right, Hawaii. Yeah. I'm in Hawaii. Why? I don't know why. No, not suckers. Good viewers. My sweet viewers. For me, the dealership discovery was so cool. We will capture that in Solar Crown. Oh, nice. That's a little vague, but it's good that they are responding to people being like, where's the dealerships? Yeah, that's good. I haven't heard that yet. That's very cool. But it is, again, that's a little vague. He didn't come out and say, like, yeah, we're going to have dealerships as you remember them, but better, or, you know, whatever. He said, we're going to try and we will capture that in Solar Crown. So we'll see. We'll see. I have a question. In Horizon 4, in Titan. Wait, what? It says available, and I've done it, and I came first place. Hold on. It still says available. Is there something that I'm missing on? I don't... The Goliath? You mean Goliath? Is there a race? I don't think there's a race called Titan. We probably could have just ended that, by the way, and probably still won the championship, but I'll give it till at least like third or fourth. Oh, that's right. Titan is the cross-country one. Yeah. When you finish races, Nautica, you can redo them always. So I guess I don't know what you mean by that. You can always redo races. So it should still be available to you after you've already done it. But yeah, I guess I'm not fully sure what you're asking. Yeah, that's my opinion as well, Kazoo Kid. I know you're mysterious, Matt. I was definitely a little bit surprised that it was such a small island. However, if it is like very faithful, high detailed 1-to-1, I'll still be fine with it. Yeah. The thumbnail is a shirtless dude. I don't know what you're talking about. You think it'll be more than just the island? I don't think that's possible. I think that there's no way it's gonna be more than just the island. I think it's I would say it's like 100%. I give it a 99%. It's gonna be just the island. That's my guess. Oh, you're saying, okay, so the race didn't go gold. Do you need to do it on unbeatable for it to go gold? You might need to do it on unbeatable. I actually don't know. Or yeah, maybe like the first time you do it, it doesn't really count. You need to like, I don't know, you need to do it in a different scenario. I don't know. I don't focus on that stuff at all. I've never been one for like race completion or anything like that. So yeah, it could just be a bug. More errors. So you've done it 5 times and it still hasn't gone gold? Then you're missing something. It does go gold when you win it on any difficulty. Or maybe it's just a bug where, I don't know. Does anybody have Titan golded? I mean, I don't even know if I do. Again, it's not something I like focus on, so I'm admittedly not the right person to ask. We're not doing too hot. I mean, we're in second, but we're not racing too well. Dude, the car, I swear, every time that happens, it makes me so upset. We're gonna resume. What the heck? We'll be fine. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Do we still win? Hell yeah. Done. Easy. Speed run. I'll kiss that trophy.
A heart attack. Our challenger is not leaving him any opportunities.
I didn't know there was a new IndyCar game, F1 and Forza, but never really been into IndyCars. So I don't know. It probably won't be my thing, but that's cool. They are, yeah. The tack is backwards on Aston's. The guy in the thumbnail. Oh no, it was me all along. All right, that's A4 done. Do we have A3 unlocked now? Can I get an A3? No. So what does that mean? What are we missing? We've done every championship. Oh, we have to do this, I bet. Well, no. We skipped this. No, we didn't clear it. Aren't there there's more championships, A2 and A1 and stuff, and A3. Cyberpunk, many say that it wasn't the promised game that they were expecting. I wonder if they're redoing it or just coming out with a later release. Well, the game's already out. I mean, I think they're probably abandoning it, is my opinion. Well, I don't know. I'm sure it sold a lot. I'm sure it made them a lot of money. And I would imagine they're just kind of... I mean, they haven't done anything to it. The game came out months ago. When did Cyberpunk come out? I feel like that game's been out for ages now. Didn't that game come out? That came out like 2020. I hated Cyberpunk. I didn't hate Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk just needed like another year to cook. December 2020, yeah. And the game is like barely better. They haven't done any of the important fixes to that game that they need to do. Like literally zero. I think it's just been like bug fixing. And then getting the game running back on PS4 again. But the bug fixing was like the bottom of the barrel stuff, man. That game had so many issues outside of just being buggy. So seriously though, maybe we just need to, I don't know, let's do this. Let's just do it for the heck of it. Okay, we need to get in an A5. That's fine. Go to our house. Yeah. Get the money in dip. The only reason I think they wouldn't get the money in dip is because they're a pretty small studio, and it's not like they can support themselves on other games. So like it's gonna be years. It's gonna be years before, you know, the next Witcher or whatever comes out, whatever else they do next. Cranky Panda played it and said it's running absolutely fine on the Series X. Yeah, I think the bigger issues were on PS4. That's why they removed it from the PS4 store. But again, my issues with the game were not with the bugs or with the performance. It was with the game itself. The bugs and the performance were issues, absolutely. But that's like baseline shit. You know, that's easy to fix. I think the issues are much more deeper ingrained than that. All right, let's go do this here. We gotta... Oh, we can just go right to it. Look at that. All right, see you, Extreme Gamer.
Don't scratch my car.
How many roads do you think Horizon 5 will have? How many did Horizon 4 have? Like 450 or something like that? $531. Okay. I mean, in that case, then, I don't know. Yeah, but Horizon 5 will probably have 600 or 700 is my guess. 800 tops. I would imagine they don't want to have, like, too many. But, I don't know. I'm sure more than 531. Because the map is, you know, 1.5 times bigger. So, who knows? Who knows? It's a lot of backfire coming out of a car that's just kind of accelerating. Yeah, I feel like 700's maybe a fair guess. Well, yeah, see, that's the other thing, Kaba, is just because the map's bigger doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be more roads. Because road count isn't necessarily a good metric. The roads could just be longer, you know? Like, does the highway count as, like, one road? Just because the highway's bigger, you know? I guess I don't really remember what sections of the highway counted as one road or not. But yeah, I think the road count is definitely not a metric to focus on. Fun to think about, you know? But I don't think that's necessarily... It technically could have less. But that doesn't mean there's going to be less road to drive on. It just means there's going to be like less random offshoots. You'll buy... Man, everyone... We were talking about that earlier, but people were just like all about the highway. I don't know. I've never been like a guy that cares about the highway or spends a lot of time just like going back and forth on the highway. But yeah, some people are very passionate about the highway. Mr. Trashcan, I will probably be wrapping up pretty soon here, actually. Yeah, we've been going for about 3 hours. I am exhausted after my 3 days of wedding fun. So yeah, I probably will be wrapping up here pretty soon. Yeah, the tunnels are going to be rad. I think it's going to be a cool spot. Nice. Oh, we just get right in it. Cool. There we go. Okay. So before, I think we'll wrap up right here because this is a good stopping point anyway. But before I go, I want to know, how do I unlock the next championship? Do I just need to, I mean, this has never been the case before, but do I need to buy an A3 car? Oh, Mr. Trashcan, I talked about it at the beginning of the stream, but my buddy got married this weekend, and Thursday was his bachelor party, Friday was the groom's dinner, and then yesterday, Saturday, was the wedding. So I've just been, and I'm in the wedding, so I've been a part of all of that. So I've had 3 very busy days. Yeah, we talked about it at the beginning of the stream. It just shows up by itself. But see, how? None of the other ones I've had to like wait for. They always just showed up. Do I need to like drive past it? Like, I don't know. We've never been in this situation before, I don't think. When's our wedding then? Yeah, we can do it right now. You can get married in Final Fantasy 14, so you start playing Final Fantasy 14 and I will I'll get married to you. I know it is weird. Maybe if we, I don't know. I want to see, let's just quit the game and boot up again. Let's try that. Super 7 won't be in Horizon 5. Super 7, as we know it, won't be in Horizon 5. They're changing that, what's it called now? It's a new thing. It's a new thing. But, there will be a Super 7 styled... Yeah, I think it's Horizon Arcade. Nope. Hold on. There we go. There's the audio. Let me Google it real quick on my phone. Unless anybody knows. I don't see other people having the issue. Weird. What's your opinion about Super 7 high stakes? I think it's cool. I like it. My only issue, my one and only issue, and it's a major one, with Super 7 is that they need to curate the challenges better, man. The challenges are awful. Oh, the license. The license. Yeah. We got to get the license, of course. Of course. Yeah. Duh. Mr. Trashcan, what are you, some kind of big brain genius? I'm like, why? I'm Googling why it's not God damn it. That's funny. All right, let's see what we need here. Yo, the wifey gifting 2 subs. Simpsonator and Lotus Fonda. Congrats, you guys. Enjoy the subs. And thank you very much to my wife. Gotta restart it. That's only a demo of what I can do as a hubby. Oh. Oh. So much information. But I don't know, my actual wife just donated 2 subs to the channel, so what do you got, Mr. Trash Can? What do you got? Nice.
Great job.
God, what were we just talking? Hold on. What were we literally just talking about before we figured that out? I was on some train of thought. Do not remember what it is, though.
This test.
Oh, Super 7. Yeah, my only thing with Super 7 is that the challenges are awful because it prioritizes challenges that are easy instead of challenges that are good and well designed and might be challenging. Because that's what gets upvoted and played, right? So people just want to game the system. And I think that sucks. I think the challenges need to be hand curated by the devs. And I know that's a lot of extra work, but I think that would make a world of a difference. Because you even watch the devs do Super 7 on the live streams, and it's like painful. Because they're not, every single challenge they get, none of them are good. Because those are the ones, the easy ones and the lazy ones are the ones that just get upvoted. I want to see the ones where people put in like real work to it. But yeah, the problem is, Benton, is a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people will be like, oh, all I had to do was drive on the highway and avoid one obvious obstacle and then hit like it's bad. And it sucks because the Super 7 system is good. Like, you can make some cool stuff. Like, I don't know, I've made, I think, cool stuff with it. And I've seen some really cool, there was one that was like climbing a tower and it was kind of like a little obstacle course. That one that, the one that AR12, I think it was AR12 did, where it was like a obstacle, like a maze with the PLP 50. That was cool. Like, why can't all of the good challenges should be ones like that? And instead, we just get ones that are so lazy and so easy to complete because people would rather game the system and just get to their rewards as soon as they possibly can. They'd rather do that than actually have fun and be challenged in the game. So there you go. There's my sassy Hoki opinion on that one. Super 7 would be so good if the devs like hand curated good challenges. Like, by all means, have a system that where we vote, right? But then take the ones that are voted well. For one, change the voting system. Don't make it like and dislike. Like, give us a couple options, like challenging or easy, or, you know, fun, not fun, stuff like that. Like and dislike is a little bit too vague. And then on top of that, have that go to some, you know, community guy that just plays through them like once. You know, you could burn through quite a few of them and just take, you know, the cream of the crop that gets auto voted, and then sift out the ones that are just like obvious shitty ones, and try to focus on the ones that are actually good. Dude, people are paying for loot boxes and skins in games these days. Most people want rewards on a challenge. I don't think that's inherently true, though. I think there is a lot of people, especially young people, that, you know, want rewards, not a challenge. However, games are by their nature still challenge versus reward focused. And there is still a massive percentage of the population that does want a challenge. You know, I understand the people that they're out there. They're out there. There are people that want Dark Souls easy mode. I get it. But I don't think that's a valid enough reason to make your game not rewarding or challenging. Your game mode, let's say. Coasting often better than breaking. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I think we're a little bit behind on this one. Oh, okay, we're right on time. About halfway through. Sure, Jack Fisher. Yeah, okay. Yeah, again, I think the devs need to actually put their hands on it. Like, it's the same situation with, if you go to the custom-made races, you know how you can go to, like, any start of a race and look at the player-made blueprints? 9 out of 10 of them are going to be like, fast XP and money, fast XP and money. None of them are going to be like, hey, I made a really cool track. None of them. Not none of them. 1 out of 10. The other 9 are just like, fast XP and money at every single race start. And it's the worst, and I hate it. 2 seconds, nice. Here we go. Lift and coast, save the fuel, save the planet. There you go. All right. I haven't had difficulty with the licenses yet. Not a lot, anyway. I've heard that they do get very hard, though. I mean, we're doing the A3, A2 license right now. And it's not been too bad yet. We're about halfway through it. But obviously, they get harder as you go. Restart this one. Those boop. Exactly, they are a waste of time. And they're not even good. Like, don't get me wrong. If doing those, like, fast XP and money challenges in Horizon 4 actually made you, like, really fast XP and money, I would at least see there being a reason for why they were so popular, but they're pointless. They're like, they barely make you money faster than just doing normal racing would. Oh, God. And they're boring as hell. Wait, what is happening? Wait, what is happening? Was I supposed to actually loop around that? Pretty much YouTube clickbait. Yeah, in a way. I saw the racing line loop around the cone, and I thought that was just a bug. Maybe I was actually supposed to loop around that. Ice drifting track. All right. Is it on the lake in winter, I would assume? God. Yeah. All right, let's loop around this and see what happens. That's got to be it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, this one's easy. Finish that with 10 seconds. Okay. Yeah, as long as you have a little bit of throttle control, it's not too bad. By the way, I saw your follow, Jack Fisher. If I didn't say it, thank you for the follow. I've been bad about remembering that today. There you go. Deathcap's got the share code. If anybody wants to try his ice drifting track. Okay, this is the overtake challenge, right? I haven't really been paying attention to what these challenges are. So I think this one, if we like hit another car, we lose automatically. Or something like that. Yeah, this is just a hard car to drive in general. Rear wheel drive in A2 or whatever this is. Maybe A3. Oh, come on. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, snow drifting in general is a much more calm experience. It's just floaty and fun, you know? It's way less aggressive. Ooh, a little hiccup there from the game. Please don't cut me off. Okay. You ass! That wasn't my fault. All right, all right. That is true, Mr. Trash Can. What the hell is wrong with you? It's ice too, not snow. No, I know. I'm just saying, like, from my personal experience, IRL. You know, snow drifting is way chill compared to real drifting. I'm more just kind of comparing it to, like, snow and ice drifting is just, like, super floaty, and you just kind of, you just slide around, and it's fun. Whereas real drifting is, like, movement, noise, like, aggressive, like, it's just going. Are we real careful passing this guy? Okay, don't like that. Snice, yes. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Oh no, but... Oh no, no, no. We're okay. We're okay. Alright, that wasn't too bad.
Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let's start again.
Just kidding. Man, what was that? 0.8 seconds? Dang. Dang. Yeah, same, Rick. Same. Absolutely hope that Solar Crown brings back the TDU vibes even better. We'll see. We got a ways to wait, and we got a lot more to see. Yeah, the Viper is not a fun car. Ain't no doubt about it. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Okay.
Bring the radio where the beat never stops. I've got music running through my veins. We've got more coming up, but first.
There we go. Okay, easy win. There we go. Nice. 2 left.
Great job. This drive
Dexterity test. Okay. Who is Banana Gaming? That's a great question. Thank you for the follow, though. There we go. There we go. Okay. Is there going to be obstacles in this one? What's the... Or is it just, like, stay on the road? Oh, I see. Okay, you have to hit, like, certain points of the road. Oh, no, no, no. This is actually, like, a little slalom. All right. Interesting. Oh, no. Okay. No, we're fine. That was planned. Okay. Halfway through. Shh. Okay. I don't know if we're going to make time on this, though. $15 seconds left. Ooh, I think we're going to make this. Oh, come on. First try. Oh, we got to stop. Okay. Woo. Still going to be fine. Nice. First try. That wasn't so bad at all. This game is your childhood? Yeah. Yeah, TDU 1 and 2 I played quite a lot as a kid. Well, teenager, I guess, but yeah. Oops. Restart it. Okay. Actual racetrack on this one. Yeah, I would love if they just remade TDU 2. Same map, better graphics, better driving physics, more content, you know? That'd be nice. This one sucks. Uh-oh, okay. We'll see. I don't know. I've been doing these all right so far. Oh, yeah, we are behind, though.
On Hariba Radio, it's non-stop mix music.
There we go. Shit. Shit. I'm eating the penalty. Microsoft Flight Sim, but for racing games. That'd be cool if we could ever get to that point. But tech's got a long ways to go. Shit. Okay. All right. You know what? That's fine. What do we got to do? Just 2 laps of this? Okay. At least it's short. Where is this racetrack in the map, by the way? Can you get to this in the open world? Or is this just like a secret space? All right. We're probably behind now. Oh, we're definitely behind now. Okay, let's try that again. You can? Cool. There's 3 tracks. I think I've seen, yeah, I guess I've seen a couple of them from the in-game map. All right, not off to a good start. What if TDU got refreshed? I mean, there are mods that add some new cars. And, like, add back older cars. When you cruise on TDU World, you guys often visit the racetracks. Nice. Hey, this is a cool one. Really? Mr. Trash. Oh, yeah, you're right. They are purple. That is actually super cool. Like, it recognizes, hey, this is not a public road. It's a racetrack. Yeah, that's super, super cool. Damn, I'm not braking enough for that. Shoot, okay. I mean, we're doing well, though. But this is where we kind of fell apart last time. It's funny, it looks like the tunnel is different. The tunnel, like, doesn't count as part of the racetrack. Unless yeah, the tunnel literally doesn't count as part of the racetrack. Okay. There we go. Oh god, my eyes. Ugh. All right. This wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. That was second try.
Great job. I'm impressed.
Yeah. These aren't like they're challenging, but they're not hard. I don't know.
Congratulations.
We'll see.
Managed that
We'll see when we get to the A1 challenge.
license. Now you just need to win the newly
But nice.
exclusive championship.
All right. That is going to do it, though.
I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you, Marco.
I didn't even realize that my guy talked. That's like the first time I feel like my character has talked. No, we're not going to do A1. Not now. That's our closing point for the stream today. Yeah, I feel like that's the first time I've ever heard my own character talk. There we go. A3. Where is it at? A2 and A3, I suppose. There's A2, there's A3. Okay. Well, we've got our goal. Oh, Mysterious Matt, by the way, are there rally championships? I'm guessing maybe I just haven't done the rally school? Wait, that's C. Yes, okay. So I'm sure there's a B3 championship that we need to do next time. Okay. Well, we know what the future holds for next stream. We are getting there, though. We are absolutely getting there. Whew. Feels good. We're making some progress. So yeah, we got, man, we have A3, A3 high, A2, A2 high, A1, and then B3 and B3 high. Are those the championships we have left before we get to the Hawaii Cup? Or do you not need to do the high ones? Can I do the A1 license, get the A1 championship, and just like do A1 and get what? How do I get to the Hawaii Cup? Classic I did. Yeah, Classic I did C3 high today. So I think we're completely done with Classic. Okay, so to get to the Hawaii Cup, right? That's what the final championship is. You need A3, A3 high, A2, A2 high, A1, A1 high, and then B3 and B3 high, and B3 high, which are the ones. I don't think I need to do B4 on this island. And I did C3 and C3 high. So that's what, 8? A3, A2, A1, B3. Yeah. So there's 8 championships left. Oh. How many did we do today? 2? 3 maybe? I think we did 3, right? We did C3 high, A4 and A4 high. Is that what we did today? So that was 3.5 hours. Wow. So if there's 8 championships left before I get to the final championship, that means there's probably at least 3 more streams of TDU2, assuming that all of these things are true. Right. Yeah, we're going to save the last championship for its own stream probably. Cuz it's going to take at least an hour. Yeah, that might just be a bug, Nautica and Benton, that you can't get gold on Titan or something. I don't know. 2 if it does a heckin' crash. It's usually pretty generous. We'll see. We'll see. We did the Ibiza one just fine. And the TDU one, Hawaii one as well. All right, dudes. Well, I'm going to call it there. Kind of a mid-leg street. I thought I was actually going to kind of peter out a little bit earlier. I was thinking, I'm going to only make it like 2.5 or 3 hours just because I'm so tired from the wedding stuff. But I don't know. It was fine. It was a fun stream. It was, I don't know. We got a lot done. It was good. It was good stuff. So yeah, I should be back this next Friday for Forza. Should be back. Oh, Trickerson, by the way. Thank you for the follow a couple minutes ago. I should be back on Friday. I'm trying to think if I have anything going on. And I don't, as far as I remember. Anyway, Friday for more Forza. Sunday for more TDU2. And yeah, I will see you guys around. I'm just going to hit the stop stream button. I don't need to run the outro. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the follows and the subs and the lurks. I appreciate all of you guys. And I'll see you soon.